Are you ready?
This is the D-Generation CLIX podcast with your hosts,
Who is Ravage?
Ryan Ruckman,
Ravage.
Hand me that bottle cap.
Miles Kane,
Hand me that paperclip. Grab that twine. Gun wrapper.
Daniel Schwab,
We
Best friends.
Asgard to Mouth, and Pete.
'Cause I'm just me.
Welcome back to the D-Generation CLIX podcast. I'm your host, Ryan, and with me, as always, are Miles, Dan, and Pete. And this is our special Spider-Verse CUR set review, so we're going to jump just right into it. First is the 001 Spider-Man.
Don't wash the mouth, wash the hands.
He's got the Spider-Man team ability, Avengers, Champions, Spider-Man Family, Ultimates keyword. He has a trait, which is Wall Crawler. We won't go over this every time. This is coming back from the Beyond Amazing set. It's Leap Climb, free, places character in a square of different elevation with 4 squares in line of fire. He also has a special attack power, which is Biosting. Poison, when Spider-Man uses it, give each character damaged by it an action token. So this is Miles Morales. He has 4 range and 2 bolts. 45 points is his only point line for 6 clicks of health, starting with a stealth, 11 special attack power, 17 super senses, and a 3 shape change. What are you guys thinking about this guy? I'm usually not a big fan of 001s.
No. There's what I think the last 001 that I was a huge fan of was Lex Luthor, but most 001s are just trash. Yeah, I guess I don't even know really when you're ever gonna play him, even in pulp.
Yeah, he might be able to be okay in sealed. I will say that the wall crawler team ability makes them all way more mobile than they feel. And then being able to just honestly tie somebody up with the shape change and super senses on a 4 through 6, he's probably honestly not that bad in any sealed format.
Yeah. Yep. So 002 is this is the first good piece, and I think that this is probably going to be one of the pieces that just because it's an expendable good for people to actually get, and it's Mysterio.
I am Mysterio, and I am putting Spider-Man on notice. There's no place you'll be able to hide, and nowhere you can run.
Who has both the Underworld and the Sinister Syndicate team abilities. Sinister Syndicate and Robot keywords. He has the Expendable Goon trait, which we're going to go through multiple times, but this is it's animatronics. When Mysterio is KO'd by an opposing character, after resolutions, you may roll a d6. 1 through 3 is generate a smoke terrain marker in the square Mysterio last occupied. 4 through 6 is generate a character with an Expendable Goon trait on its 15-point starting line adjacent to a friendly character or any smoke terrain marker. He's got 50 points and 15 like every Expendable Goon. I don't think you're ever really going to play him at 50, except maybe in sealed if you pull really bad. You got 3 targets, or three ranged double targets. Mind Control throughout his 5 clicks, Poison throughout his 5 clicks, Super Senses on his first 3, and then the 15-point line has Willpower and then Shape Change with 1 damage for all 5. This is, I want to say, like the 3rd straight Mysterio, and I was actually going through it. I don't think we have any bad Mysterios, and all of these Mysterios work so well throughout the entire set together. So, yeah, this is definitely must-have for me. I think I want to get at least 6.
Yeah, Mysterio is usually a pretty fun piece. I don't think he's got the best 1 through 3 expendable goon roll, but he does have 15-point Underworld and the Sinister Syndicate team ability. So in sealed, you're probably getting something else to bring that attack value up a little bit more. Nothing too crazy, but tie up with poison, shape change, and then mind control with 2 bolts isn't terrible either.
No, yeah, the 11 attack is like why you would, if you like don't pull great and you want to share that with Sinister Syndicate.
That still feels rough though, with the 1 damage
It does.
and 3 range.
It does.
I mean, yeah,
No,
but
but you're just using him to give out the 11 attack, and then you'll be able to mind control people.
that's what I was thinking. You're just mind controlling with him. You're not using him for like the actual damage.
Would his mind control would still be 4 though, right? Mind control is a minimum 4 range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that's better.
Yeah.
This is going to be a rollout intensive set. I mean, obviously, because it's Spider-Man. So, I mean, this is a nice little expendable goon. I like it. The 15-point line is very playable. So,
I mean, I think Spider-Man's another good set to have the goons show up in. So this is cool.
Yeah.
Next is Spider-Bite 03. So this is
I'm an avatar. My body is back in my parents' dimension, chilling in a game chair and eating Fritos.
Spider-Man family robot. They are 15 points. They come with improved targeting. They can shoot from the hip, and they have a damage power on all 3 clicks. They are 3 clicks long. It's adjacent opposing characters can be targeted by friendly characters with the Spider-Man family or Spider-Man TA, regardless of line of fire. And they are a 6 phasing, 10 incap, 17 reflexes, 2 damage. That damage power for 3 clicks. Interesting. It's kind of cool if you're running Spider-Man family. Like, you can just like prob people through walls. Or
So
like,
you also got to remember though is that there's a lot of cheating that you can do with that because the
Yeah.
Black Panther Miles Morales gives adjacent friendly characters Spider Family, so they now have it.
I mean, this makes everyone potentially Mern, right, on a Spider-Man family, and you don't need your keywords anymore. You just run her up with a phasing, and you're just hitting whoever you want. And then, like Miles said, you just have Miles Morales on your team, and now anyone's just shooting through walls because she's next to him.
Yeah, so it's any team. You don't even got to be themed.
For 15 points, yeah.
So, and that's only going to be 40 points. So, like, it's actually cheaper than Mern. It's that combo. I know it's a little bit easier to kill than Mern, but...
Play 2 of her. She's not unique. That's worth 30 points.
I think so, yeah. No, it's... Yeah, that Miles Morales handing out that, I think, really makes this interesting. So... I can see this. This will be played in Modern in some capacity.
Yeah, I can see that.
Anything that ignores the map has a chance to be played.
yeah. Doesn't everything ignore the map at this point?
Maps don't matter.
If you plan on maps don't matter. We're scrimmage mode at the moment with terrain markers.
I mean, this is a cool little 15-point piece. Does a lot, so. Moving on, 004 Iceman.
So, we meet again, Iceman.
Your uncle's the one I want to fight.
Why? Because he is old? Ha!
No, because he's out of his gourd. Yeah! Ha!
Champions, Defenders, Spider-Man Family, X-Factor, X-Men, Team Player, and X-Men. Real name is Bobby Drake. He's got a trait, Amazing Friends. It shows up a few times. Adjacent friendly characters, the Spider-Man Family keyword can use Iceman's displayed defensive power. He is 5 range, dual target. He has flight. He's 6 clicks. He starts with Sidestep, Incap, Toughness, and Empower for 50 points. And then he ends up more of a tie-up piece. He does get some Hypersonic for 2 clicks in the middle. 6 hypersonic, precision strike, toughness, and empower, and then ends on essentially plasticity, poison, barrier, and empower again. Enhancement, middle of the dial. What do you guys think? I think he's. I mean,
why does he exist?
Because of the Amazing Friends thing. Because it's like him. What is that? Firestar and maybe somebody else. That's the
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
That's
those 3. Yeah.
Why is he?
Probably one of the most underrated 70s cartoons.
Yeah, this is 100% stuff that I watched growing up.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll play it once just to get it out of my system. So
I think it's a very serviceable Iceman. It's not going to be competitive by any means, but like if you're an Iceman fan, like this is an Iceman. I think it plays pretty well as Iceman. The mid-dial Sonic is interesting.
They don't seem to like Bobby Drake very often, but...
See, I don't like him either. I want a badass Iceman. That LE that we got last year, the sculpt was awesome, but even he doesn't feel like an Iceman. How many modern Iceman do we have right now? There's a lot, and I don't feel good about playing anyone. The best one was that Legacy one that came out with was that X of Swords?
Yeah, that was like a sword. Yeah, that was the best Iceman, but like it's.
But what's the one that affects powers? That's a common, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't feel like Iceman. It's not a bad figure, but you're not doing much with him.
That's not Ice.
He wants the Iceman that just freezes the entire board, basically, I'm assuming. He wants the, was it Omega level Iceman?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, make him, and you can even make him a Prime. I mean, that'd be sweet. You could have a Prime Iceman.
Prime Iceman, yes.
You make him. You make your when it's not your turn, opposing characters are immobile. You know, something like that.
It was the brain of Professor Xavier, the greatest telepathic mutant on Earth. He called to me, and I came.
All right, moving on to 005 Spider-Man.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Spider-Man team ability, Avengers, Champions, Spider-Man family. Another Miles Morales, again with the wall crawler trait. He has one special speed power, which is sidestep. Non-adjacent opposing characters can't draw a line of fire to Spider-Man. Only 35 points for 5 clicks of health. He's got that special speed power on his first 4, though. 11 precision strike, 17 combat reflexes, and 3 enhancements. Pretty good for 35 points, but I'm going to be comparing every Miles Morales to the one that we just got in Black Panther that I'm a huge fan of. So I would never like this as an obvious play in sealed, but I don't think I'd ever play this one over. If I'm playing Miles Morales, it's definitely the Black Panther one.
Oh yeah, because you're going to save 10 points, and then he's also going to be a great support piece, handing out Prob and the Spider Ally ability. It's like that's worth 25 points. Yeah, he's okay. I mean, I liked how the non-adjacent opposing characters can't draw a line of fire to Spider-Man, but like they don't have to. It's because he's not really a threat. So,
I mean, it's interesting. Like if you pairing him, like Spider-Man's generally not range heavy, but if you are, like, he's got enhancement. Like if you had something similar to that, like I could see where they were going here, but that's it though.
I think Precision Strike will be big in this set. I think once you see the total things of the rollouts, for 35 points, there's definitely worse options to throw on the table in sealed.
Oh no, yeah, you play him in sealed. He's amazing in sealed.
I would have liked to see a second Bolt.
Yeah, that's fair. It is Miles, so the Venom Blast is there, but.
All right, and then next we have 006 Goon with Team Player and Underworld with Magia and Brute. Anything you say, boss. When a friendly character uses leadership and succeeds, after resolutions, you may move Goon 1 square. They have the expendable Goon trait, word on the street, and it's they have no 1 to 2. It's just 3 through 6. You generate a Goon on his 15-point starting line. 50 points. He's sidestep, blades, toughness, range combat expert. So I love the blades, range combat expert combo. It's amazing. And then for 15 points,
it actually makes sense, right? Like they're either gonna knife you or shoot you. Like that's
knife or gun. Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, it totally makes sense for these guns. But yeah, no, his 15-point line I think is actually really good because it's 6, 9, 17, 2 for both clicks, and he has charge, willpower, and close combat expert.
Yeah, so he's
10 for
6, 10 for 3. Yeah,
and a better chance to come back because he doesn't have a 1 through 3, 4 through 6. He just has that 3 through 6 generate another one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually pretty decent with the Prime Kingpin.
Yeah,
because now he's gonna be an 11 for 4
with toughness.
Yeah. So
now, Pete, what is your opinion on Goon?
That piece of crap crit hit me off the board the other night. Just punched poor Cosmo right into the universe. Cosmo's just chilling by himself, doing some protected outwit, just being a good girl in that stupid piece.
We won't.
He kept hopping him out too.
We won't go over. Yeah, so I had Silvermane, and we will go into him on the next episode. But he basically hit his leadership. Goon popped out, charged, and crit hit Cosmo to take his protected outwit off all his guardians. So it felt pretty good.
It was a little ridiculous of a game, honestly. Even for us who've had a lot of ridiculous games. So.
All right. So next is the our next expendable goon is the Inner Demon. So I generally don't collect a lot of multiple figures. This is one I want. It's all again 50 or 15 points. It has underworld team ability. It's Magia, assassin, brute, martial artist. The expendable goon is we don't die. 1 through 3 friendly characters can use shape change this turn, even if this is lost. And then 4 through 6 generate a character with the expendable goon trait on its 15-point line. For 50, you get charge, blades, reflexes, and empower. And for 15, you get leap, climb, blades, reflexes, and shape change. So I just like these guys because these guys are the Mr. Negative goons. These guys are dope. So
for 15 points, you can leap, climb over everything, base somebody with shape change. You have a 20 defense and a 10 blades with Underworlds in a 50-50 shot of either coming back or giving friendly characters shape change. That is insane.
I love it.
Yeah, this guy's awesome.
Yeah, Dan should never be allowed to own these.
Hey, that's so rude, sir.
And they have assassin, so that's huge. So yeah, you throw them up, they kill them. They're going to get a target token, and plus you have a 50% chance of giving your entire team shape change.
Oh, I totally missed that. I like that a lot.
They also have brute, so Genesis is like, come on, join the gang.
Yeah, that's it.
This might be my new favorite goon.
I like the last one a lot too, actually.
Yeah.
Just goon.
Yeah, but no, this goes with assassin. I think this is actually teams up really well with that with the assassin team with Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly what I was thinking. All right, how about the black symbiote?
Black symbiote cosmic monster, real name is Various. He's an 8A, implying there is in fact an 8B. He has a trait, bonding to a host, shape change, steal energy, which we all know doesn't mean anything anymore now that the Bloodstone exists. And when a black symbiote is KO'd, you may place it on a friendly character's card. If you do this game, that character can use shape change, steal energy, which doesn't matter, and super strength. That does matter. 50 points and 15. I don't know why you'd ever play it at 50 unless you just literally got nothing else in your boosters.
I mean,
2 range.
That's not a bad 50 points. Like, it's still charge, super strength, battle fury. Like, it's still not terrible.
Yeah, 2 range dual target, like Dan said. Then the lower dial is plasticity, quake, combat reflexes, and exploit weakness. And you don't really feel all that bad if it dies. So,
I think
because you're just making another piece better.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is that you can equip somebody with the Dream Ruby. That I think is going to start really showing up here. And then if this thing dies, you just put it on their card. Now they have shape change, and then you get the special shape change off the Dream Ruby.
Yeah. And then even if you don't get the steal energy bonus because of the
it's fine. You still get
super strength.
So now you're picking up terrain, and you're getting steal energy on the case that you're able to get somebody else's Bloodstone.
Yeah.
For 15 points, this is something you just run up there, and it's kind of annoying.
It's also just not. You can't ignore it because it's quake and exploit. So you can't necessarily just. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's a 9,
but
still, you know what?
Fine.
It still hit. Yeah, exactly.
Well, even just being able to quake and take care of plant terrain markers or open up a wall, these guys are great.
I love this for monster. Yeah. These guys are great. So
I wouldn't mind playing a couple.
Yeah, I really like this. I like the idea of this. So,
all right, then we do have a red symbiote. So the red symbiote is symbiote cosmic monster as well. It has a trait that's seeking a host. It's Blades, Claws, Fangs, shape change. When red symbiote is KO'd, you may place it on a friendly character's card. If you do, this game, that character can use Blades, shape change, and sidestep. Similar dial, except his lower 15-point line one is plasticity with poison, a 16 toughness, and close combat expert. So now you're tying somebody down. You're going to poison them, and you're an 11 for 3. And
you have blades.
And you get blades. And then if this thing dies, then you're just able to get an Ares bomb off too. Yeah, what these guys give is crazy.
I love
Mhm.
it. For 15 points, I'm gonna need one of each.
Yeah, these are really cool pieces.
Play a few of
Very,
these,
very
and then they
cool
die,
pieces.
and now your team starts getting shape change for the rest of the game, and they can still be equipped.
Yep. Or they can have a god. So.
Or gods, yeah.
Yeah. No, these things are awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry to disappoint after those great symbiotes, but we have the 009 Man Mountain Marco with team player. He has Magia, Syndicate, the Hand, and Brute. Just straight regular powers. He has 9 clicks for 60 or 6 clicks for 40 at 60 points. He starts with an 8, 11, 18, 3 with charge, super strength, and vulnerability, and empower. And then at 40 points, he's an 8, 10, 18, 3 with sidestep, super strength, and invulnerability. And then his last 3 are flurry, 7, 11, 17, 2. And then his last click's 7, 10, 17, 2 with flurry, invulnerability, and empower. It's actually not bad, but yeah, it's, I mean, sealed. He can be, that's a deep dial for 60 or even 40 points.
So
And
this
with team player,
guy, this guy is going to be all over everyone's sealed team because he's a common and just the most boring piece to fight against.
Yeah.
But he's consistent.
He is.
Consistently bad.
I don't think he's bad. I
He's
just
not
think
bad.
No,
It's just boring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
He
There's been a lot worse pieces than this, Lady Mastermind. And
well, so if you look at him compared to the Masters of Time, like beat stick for 60 points, like he just wiped the floor with dial wise. What Animal Man? Because him and Animal Man are pretty similar.
Yeah, like he's not bad at all. He's just really boring, and he's super efficient for his points, so he's going to be on everyone's team. So I guarantee you that you're going to get sick of seeing this guy with all the sealed we're going to be playing with this set.
Absolutely.
Next is the O10 Spider-Bot.
Ready, my little Spidey bot?
We have an expendable goon for Spider-Man family. So they're 15 points. They only have 3 clicks. There is, when they roll their 1 through 3, it's deal the opposing character 1 penetrating damage. And their 4 through 6 is the generated goon. They have improved movement, elevated, and characters, not for nothing. And they are stealth, poison, shape change for 3 clicks. That's amazing.
And tiny.
Yeah, and tiny. Yeah.
With team
So
player.
that's amazing. And team player. Just, again, not for nothing. Like, just, that's bonkers for 50. Again, I'm going to actually need, this is the first set in a while where I'm like, I need generics.
Yeah, sets like this make it well worth it to buy numerous sealed cases. Now, Pete, what's your opinion on the Spider Bot?
Oh, I love him. Honestly. And you played him, and you got to pull the thing off. And when I was reading it, I was like, well, I'm going to have to play these stupid things all the time because they're great. Like, there's nothing that I don't like about this piece. Just parking next to someone, try to shape change, poison them, and then if you actually do kill them, I get a chance. And I'll roll a 1 every time. So, I mean, somebody's getting penetrating damage.
Yeah, I think Drax.
That I will tell you.
Drax killed him and took the penetrating.
Yeah, I didn't know what they did because I didn't bother reading the card, and I was like, well, that was cool.
Oh, Pete, not reading the card.
I don't read my own cards. I'm not reading his. He'll just tell me about it as we go.
It's true.
Moving on. Ghost Spider 011.
What kind of stuff do you do?
Guy in the stripes, 10 points. We're trying to keep the multiverse from collapsing.
Spider-Man family symbiote celebrity detective. Real name is Gwendolyn Stacy, Earth 65. She's got a trait, Friends Across the Spider-Verse. Once per turn for all friendly characters this trait. When Ghost Spider hits, after resolutions, you may place a friendly character with the Spider-Man family keyword of less points than Ghost Spider adjacent to her. She's got a second trait, Web Warriors, Tickets to the Multiverse. Once per turn when Ghost Spider's placed by a friendly effect, after resolutions, you may place her up to 2 squares away from her current square. So, she's got improved movement, elevated. She's 4 range, 2 targets, 2 point lengths, 50 or 30. 50 gets you a full 6 clicks with sidestep, super strength, ESD, and shape change. And at 30 points, she's sidestep, TK, which is always good, super senses, and shape change. So she's going to see play at 30 points on Spider-Man family.
Like, yeah, they might
actually like her at 50 with the motorcycle.
Why are we making her 65 points, Miles?
Well, so that Web Warriors actually makes her into a decent attacker because now she's gonna have super senses with energy shield, deflection, charge for what 6 plus sidestep. That placed by a friendly effect includes TK, so you can TK her and then place her behind a wall because it's not she doesn't need line of fire, and so now you can pretty much get full map with her if you want to use her as an attacker
And give up 65
It's not
points.
gonna be ideal.
It's not.
Fine. It's fine. You have 4 through 6 senses, and then you're gonna have shape change on top of that. So obviously there's gonna be better ways. I'm not gonna die on the hill saying that she's gonna win tournaments. I'm just saying that Web Warriors makes it to where putting an equipment on her could make her viable.
It does make her better than if she didn't have that trait.
Exactly.
Hey, listen, I'm proud of him. We got to 0-1-1 before we got a motorcycle put on something.
That's true.
And it became something you can do. It's not good.
Yeah, but it's actually
it.
it's not bad. If you TK her 4, she's now in square 5. You're gonna place her to square 7, sidestep to 9, and then you're gonna be able to. She gets full map by herself and with super strength, so you can pick up an object and be able to charge full map with 11 attack and do up to 6 damage.
Let's just play a better piece that's a main attacker. She's a great 30-point sidestep TK.
No. I'm
4 through 6 senses.
I'm just
shape change.
know that it's something you can do. Evil Miles will never play this piece. This piece will never leave the cupboard. Just saying.
It's a great support piece that I think honestly could see competitive because of the rollouts and the TK for 30 points. But that's it.
I think that's great because you can actually play Spider. You might, depending, able to actually play Spider-Man Family without all the usual keyword cheating.
Oh, did Cher Panther get Spider-Man Family?
Universe. You get full map with her. You're able to make an attack, and after she hits, after resolutions, you're going to then be able to place another Family character of less than 50 points. And there's great Spider Family, especially that you can cheat on there with animals.
There's also better pieces that have that trait.
Yes, but not for the points. This trait, if you look at it, the only other piece that really has this trait that's more points and better, arguably, is Prime Spider-Man 2099.
Okay, we'll keep going and we'll see.
And I'm just saying, 50 points, not bad.
We got to 0-1-1 before we got a bike on something, so I'm proud of him.
Just saying, there's good animals that you can bring over that are less than 50 points.
There are animals.
0-1-2 Spider Clone. Is it me or Dan?
No, it should be Redmond. No, because Miles just went. I just did Spider-Bot.
No,
so.
Ghost Spider with Pete.
Yeah.
It was Ghost Spider. Yeah.
Wait, Ghost Spider?
Also should be Redmond. Yeah.
Oh.
It's your Spider Clone.
Yep, that's my bad. I honestly thought that that was Miles because Miles talks so much about her. All right, 0-1-2 is Spider Clone.
I'm his clone. Or maybe he's my clone. We're not sure.
Spider-Man team ability, Brute, Monster, Scientist, Wall Crawler trait. Has another trait, Maximum Clonage. Free, make a close attack, but only to target a character. Another friendly Spider Clone hit this turn. Only 25 points, 3 range, 1 bolt. It's got 5 clicks of health with a 6 charge, 10 in cap, 17 super senses, and naked 3 damage. Nothing too crazy, but probably a sealed play is a tie-up piece. 25 points, maybe pull a couple.
It's got 25 points where you can get a 7 swing by itself with charge. That's really good for 25 points.
Yeah, 4 through 6. Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to completely derail this conversation here, as usual. I hate this piece, and I love it. Because Maximum Clonage wasn't terrible, but the Clone Saga was arguably one of the worst comic arcs of all time.
It was.
And it's pretty much universally held that it was one of the worst comic arcs of all time.
It's right
Miles,
there
are you going to try to defend that, or are you in agreement with that?
Oh, no, there was way too many chefs in that kitchen. They had no idea how to handle that.
That literally made me stop reading Spider-Man.
It's right there with one more.
The problem was that Ben Reilly was supposed to be real Spider-Man and fan backlash, and so Marvel, which was in the midst of bankruptcy, they go, oh, no, we can't. We have to make it Peter, and so then it just,
It's right up there with
Norman Osborn back.
Yeah, it's right up there with One More Day. That was another awful storyline.
Yeah, Spider-Man's had some really all-time terrible sport storylines. One More Day was another one. Yeah. Okay, that's all I have for that. I have nothing. The piece is fine. It's 25 points. It's great for 25 points.
Now, would you play one or four of these, and then you have one go up and hit, and then three of them follow up and make free close attacks?
There's not many pieces in HeroClix that I'll avoid based on how much I hated the comic. This is going to be one of them that I avoid because of how much I hated the comic. Just not doing it to myself.
All right, well, let's move on to Dr. Kurt Connors.
If I'm right, Mickey here is better than normal. Look, there it is. A reptile's ability to grow a new limb in a mammal. All because of a couple of micrograms of reptile DNA and the neogenic recombinator. Incredible.
Yep, so we have Dr. Kurt Connors, the team player. He's got Sinister Syndicate, Spider-Man family, animal, monster, and scientist. He's got a trait, the Connors formula, and when Dr. Kurt Connors rolls a single d6 and the result is a 6, after resolutions you may replace him with a 027 lizard on click 4. And he has a special damage power on clicks 1, 2, and 5, his last click. It's applied herpetology, perplex, shape change, and support. He's 30 points, 5 clicks, 6, 8, 17, 1 with willpower, and the special that's also going to have shape change and support. So you're going to have multiple chances of trying to get him to turn on to lizard. I actually like him. He almost feels like, without, even though he doesn't have the free support, very similar to Dr. Frankenstein from the monsters, the monster set, undead set.
Yeah,
I think he's great for support.
Yeah, honestly, 30 points for perplex and support, and then there's a chance that you get to turn him into an attacker later in the game.
Well, if you're Dan, you're going to have an attacker out whenever you want it, because you just roll a d6.
Now, do you give him the motorcycle?
No, because then he's going to drop it.
So he can drop it when he swaps out? No.
And then Lizard equips the motorcycle?
That seems like overkill, but no.
It's something you can do.
It is something you can do.
But with Dan going to be able to get it on turn 1, you're able to equip him with the motorcycle, knowing that he's going to turn into Lizard, and getting somebody that normally couldn't be equipped to get equipped.
I'm going to go on record right now, and if Dan pulls this in the lizard, and we have to play, I'm just going to look at him and say, just put the lizard on the board. Like, we all know it's coming. Like, just stop with this rolling d6 crap. Just put it on the board so I can deal with the lizard.
Come on. I would want to go 3 for 3 that like one turn of like, all right, I've hit my willpower with a 6, I've hit support with a 6, and I've hit shape change, and be like, now I'm going to call the lizard out. But next we have Spider-Man Noir.
Hey, fellas. Wherever I go, the wind follows. And the wind, it smells like rain.
Who is 50 or 30 points. He is the Spider-Man TA. He's Spider-Man family detective past spy. He's got the wall crawler trait. And he's got the web warriors. We don't pick the ballroom, we just dance. When Spider Noir is placed by a friendly effect, after resolutions, he may use Smoke Cloud as free. Friendly characters occupying any smoke terrain can use Shape Change. For 50 points, you are Stealth, no attack power, Super Senses, and Outwit. Or for 30, you are Flurry, Precision Strike, Super Senses, Perplex. And he's full range and 2 bolts. He is amazing. I love this piece.
You playing him at 50 or 30, Dan?
30. Flurry, Perplex, all day.
This is like the Guardians of the Galaxy from the last set. I don't think you would ever play him at 50. If you're playing him, it's always 30. Right?
Yeah, you're going to play him at 30 so that way you can perplex up his attack, and then you're going to bring him over after alphaing with Spider-Gwen.
On her motorcycle?
Yeah, on a motorcycle.
Well, the thing, too, is I can just play him for 30 and then just put the Nightbringer on him for 5, and then I've sort of got the same thing for 35 points. So...
I think it depends what you get in sealed. Like stealth smoke cloud you make if you get placed. With outwit, outwit's huge in sealed. Especially in this set, like being able to outwit a rollout is literally the only way I'm ever going to be able to hit anything. So
yeah, 50 and sealed, yeah, for that outwit for sure.
Yeah, I do. I just love his trait. His trait is dope. So that's very, very cool.
I don't like the fact that he's this excited about this set already.
Dang, Pete, it's like the one set this year that's like already piqued my interest. So
0
Oh,
015. That was a long sigh. The Goblin Army has the old Sinister Syndicate team ability. Sinister Syndicate, Brute, Monster, Soldier, Expendable Goon Trait, Goblin Army, and Goblin Army is KO'd by an opposing character. After resolutions, you may roll a d6. 1 through 3, you may place a character with Sinister Syndicate and the square Goblin Army last occupied, and 4 through 6 generate a character with Expendable Goon Trait on its 15-point starting line adjacent to a friendly character. 30 points or 15 points. 30 points is Stealth, Energy Explosion, Toughness, and Shape Change. He does have 4 range with a single target, but he does have Flight, which is always great. And then for his 15 points, you get Plasticity, still Energy Explosion, Willpower, and Shape Change. And his last click, if somebody doesn't just burn through him, you do get Perplex. I think he's pretty cool, honestly. There's not one of these goons so far that I've been like, well, that's not useful. Like, this is still useful too.
Right.
Yeah, they've all
I
been
like
good.
that 1 through 3. It's very situational, but I like that it's you may.
Yeah.
It's like if it's their last action,
Uh-huh.
you can just play across the map.
That's huge.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about this, and this is because later in the set, we don't get any other goblin-related people. So that will be my one gripe with this.
Yeah, we only have one in, was it Uncommon, I think? He's the only one? Norman?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
but he's not even like the Goblin, though.
Yeah, exactly. We don't get Goblin King.
No, we have Goblin Glider and Norman Osborn, but no Goblin.
Yeah, it's weird.
Honestly, any Goblin I always look forward to in any of the Spider-Mans. That's the one I always look forward to getting previewed.
Yep.
All right, next is Spider's Man. This is the first uncommon 016, Spider-Man TA, Spider-Man family, animal, and monster. Wallcrawler trait. He's got a special defense power on his whole dial. It's Living Hive of Spiders. Super senses. When Spider's Man uses it and succeeds, after resolutions, you may generate a Spider Swarm bystander, max 4. Free KO any number of adjacent friendly Spider Swarm bystanders. Heal Spider-Man 1 click for each spider bystander KO'd this way. So 4 range, 1 bolt, starts with a 6 stealth, 11 in cap, 18 on that special defense power, and a 3 in power with only 40 points as his starting line. And then that Spider Swarm is a 0 speed with sidestep, a 10 attack precision strike, and then naked 17 defense and naked 1 damage. He's tiny. And then he also has a trait, which is scores of scratching legs and power, but only for friendly characters that have the Spider-Man TA. I think it's really good.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's actually really
this
good.
And ants together?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
On Animal? Yeah, that's disgusting.
I am here for this nonsense.
Is this the guy that was in Earth X in the robe?
Yes.
It was, okay. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like this version a lot better.
Yeah. That one's actually really good. And then next, we have...
Oh, wait, sorry, Miles, real quick. Sorry. Pete.
Yes.
So let's say I play this Spider's Man with Madam Web, and you attack him, and I just auto-succeed on super senses, and now you also get a Spider Swarm.
So I'm going to go on record as saying that I've looked at a lot of these pieces, and I've just decided I'm just going to have to embrace Madam Web, unless you're playing it, and then that piece can get it fucked. So
that's going to be the delete moment.
Yeah, stupid piece.
All right, I just wanted to point that out. Go ahead, Miles.
He's not going to make an attack until he attacks her, so that way she doesn't have the 6s. So I like that strat.
He's learned.
No, it's the only time I crit hit anything is when I attack her.
And then, so we have Venom.
Eddie Brock isn't the same guy he once was. Why don't we introduce you to our better half? We call ourselves Venom.
Who has Syndicate and Spider family. team ability. He has the Syndicate, Spider Family, Symbiote, Brute, Monster, and Reporter keywords. Reporter's coming back. I think Reporter might be this year's politician.
Disagree.
Maybe you can see someone get top 30 worlds. I do too, but you know what? Joe Ruffing is going to prove me wrong. He's going to make Reporter meta.
If someone's going to do it, it's him.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, that's a bold statement with that whole thing right there.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
Yep, we'll see if it pans out. We have We Are Venom with Plasticity and Shape Change, and then Chomp when Venom KOs an opposing character of less points than himself. After resolutions, you heal him 1 click and score 10 victory points. And then Special Defensive Power, which he has on click 1 through 5. He has 9 clicks for 100 and 6 clicks for 60. Improved movement, elevated. His special defense power is Lethal Protector, which is invulnerability, and adjacent friendly characters modify their defense +1. 8, 12, 19, 4 with leadership at 100 points, super strength charge, and that defense power. And then he's 8, 11, 18, 4 with leadership, blades, and charge. And then he has Battle Fury for his last 5 clicks. His last 2 clicks are actually really good with sidestep, super strength, 11 attack, and then 17, 18 defense with combat reflexes, but 4 damage with Battle Fury.
I like him on both.
I like him in sealed.
This is great.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, and there's low point figures that you can cheat on there. Donnie Blaze demons hate him, so you can just farm Donnie Blaze's opposing demons. There's obviously cheaper ways to do that, but
this is easily my favorite Venom sculpt that I think we've ever gotten, or at least since we started playing. But even 100 points seems super playable in sealed.
The first Venom sculpt is my favorite. I think it still holds up, and I'm waiting for one to be better.
There's a couple of cool ones, yeah, from way before we started playing that don't even look like balls of wax when they should.
I love the old LE from 2015.
Yeah, it's a sinister Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be playing this guy a ton for fun, just locally.
Oh yeah, he's great. Next is his alter ego, Bedlam. He is 120 or 65 points. This is also Eddie Brock. He is Symbiote, Cosmic Deity, Future, Monster, and Ruler. He's got the Symbiote Physiology, Plasticity, Shape Change. If Bedlam is within 4 squares in line of fire of an opposing character, he can't be targeted by range attacks. And then he's got a damage power on clicks 1, 2, 3, and then 8 and 9 is probability control. Bedlam may use it twice a turn if both times he targets a character with a symbiote keyword. He has improved movement elevated, and then he starts with 3 clicks of hypersonic, 2 clicks of super strength, 2 clicks of impervious, and the damage power. And then he goes to 1 click of hypersonic, blades, and toughness. And then he goes to 4 clicks of charge, a couple clicks of blades, a couple clicks of super strength, toughness through there, and then perplex for those 4 clicks, so 4 through 7. And then his last 2 clicks are hypersonic, blades, impervious, and that special damage power again. He's awesome. Like, I read this run. It's really good. Highly recommend picking it up. But this to me very much screams Bedlam. So a little miffed that they didn't put Meridius in here if they have Bedlam. So
I was excited to see him. I just wish he did not cost so much. I don't know why he's 20 more points than Venom. And for a click less of health, he's 5 more points on his low point dial.
I mean, he's got better movement, I think, is the big thing. Hypersonic super strength is still pretty good considering all the terrain shenanigans.
But also, yeah, but 1 less attack, 1 less defense.
I'm assuming it's the double prob. Double prob is huge. So
yeah, 20 points is a lot though, and 1 less damage even. I just wish he was even points.
Yeah, because I like Venom better too, just because he's able to kill like butterfly swarms and get 10 points, and able to heal off that. Even though there's ways around it, but yeah, it seems a little weird why that's 20 more points. I guess it's probably because the hypersonic speed and the double prob.
I think I like both these pieces.
Yeah, for
these last 2.
It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, I like both of them, so I'm excited to play both at either point in time. So
yeah, Bedlam's just a case of I'm excited for the character, and I just wish he was a little bit less. But they're both really cool.
Moving on to our friend 018 Mysterio.
I guarantee you I'll catch Spider-Man, but I want all you big shot media people there to record it.
He is
Ooh, Simon Garth number.
Sinister Syndicate. Team ability. Sinister Syndicate celebrity scientist. Real name's Quentin Beck. Got a special attack power. They can't touch me. In cap smoke cloud. When Mysterio uses smoke cloud after resolutions, generate a 002 Mysterio on a red starting line and a square of hindering terrain within range. And then a second damage power, but I can torture them. Shape change outwit free. Place Mysterio adjacent to a friendly 002 Mysterio bystander within range and line of fire. He is 5 clicks. He's 4 range dual target. He is 50 points. He starts with mind control, then the special attack power, mastermind, and the special damage power. And yeah, what do you guys think? I think this is pretty good.
No, they can't touch me. So this is instantly what I'm thinking of, because he can place next to a friendly Mysterio 002. We give him Mjolnir. I know he's 70 points, but it's now hammer time.
So you play some Pulse Wave?
Yes.
I feel like he dies pretty soon after that, though.
I don't care. I just want to say stop. Hammer time. Just one time with him. They can't touch me. Yeah.
That's funny. I like it.
No, I do really like him. I think especially in Pulp, like
the thing too is you can buff up his range, and then he can just place that that O2 up further.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. Is so whenever he uses smoke cloud, so like at first turn or whatever, you can make smoke cloud range of 4, and then you can place that Mysterio range of 4, and then like the next turn, if you want to, you can place him free adjacent to that Mysterio that you placed, or you can even do that right after, even though he has an action token, because he's gonna have Mastermind. So you're not too worried about them hitting him.
Yeah. How many? What is it? 15 points? Yeah. That seems not too bad to just bring those guys over, though, and bring him over for a mind control or something. Mm-hmm. He does die pretty much right after that, though.
Yeah, he has Mastermind. He has Shape Change, so I realize that that you can outwit that and whatnot, but
he's got outwit. He's got some survivability.
I really like him in Pulp, and definitely like a fun theme. Just Monday, I think would be just really good.
Oh yeah, it's a perfect modern Mysterio.
I can't even really think if we've ever had a bad Mysterio. Like he's one of the rare figures where every single one of them has been a very thematic version of Mysterio, but does something totally different.
I think my most recent favorite one has been that one from the Beyond Amazing starter set. So I kind of compare a lot of what I'm playing based off that one. But even the what was there? There was one that could mind control. Was that SVAC? Free smoke cloud.
Have the illusion generator.
Yeah.
No, he smoke cloud, and then he was able to then target with mind control or end cap
if you're
people
in
that
it.
were occupying or adjacent to smoke cloud. Yeah,
that's right. Okay. Yeah, he was pretty cool too. Yeah, the Mysterio usually does get pretty good cards.
Yeah. Huge fan of him. And like I say, he's the 018, which is Simon Garth number, so he's good. Yes.
All right, this is another Spider Bite 019 Spider-Man.
I'm Spider-Man.
Oh, no way. All of us are. Can we just keep moving?
Family TA. Spider-Man family armor and scientist keywords. Has a trait 2 places at once. Willpower. When Spider Bite uses it and succeeds after resolutions, she may generate a 003 Spider Bite on click 1, and then a special speed power, which is hacking the Spider-Verse. Free. Place Spider Bite adjacent to a friendly 003 Spider Bite within range. If you do, after resolution, Spider Bite may make an attack. So for 60 points, 7 clicks of health, starts with a 6 special speed power, naked 11, 18 super senses, 3 outwit, and then at 35 points, starts with a 8 charge, 10 super strength, 17 invulnerability, and 3 close combat expert. So charge 11 for 4. That seems pretty good. And that hacking spider version of Spider Bite that we already read earlier was only 15 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
her low.
I think there is a world that you play her at 60 though.
For the outwit.
And just well, that way you also have the free place because you get it at 60. So you can just get the willpower, or you can also start the game with it, especially like in Pulp, and you can just move it that full 6, and then you'll be able to place it adjacent, and then she's able to make an attack for essentially almost a full map reach.
Yeah, because her range is 5, so that's not bad at all.
Yeah, so you can get 2 attacks. So you're gonna get the because after resolutions, you make an attack, and then you make a costed attack. So you're gonna be able to attack twice with her, essentially giving her a range, flurry or even close to. And I think that's pretty good for 60 points in Pulp.
Yeah, and 4 through 6 senses and a chance to outwit something after you've kind of moved over.
Yeah, that you hit once, then you outwit, and then you try and hit again. Yeah.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah, I do too. I have both point values too, honestly.
And then next we have right side slide. Slide, that was a Every Which Way But Loose reference. I don't know if any of our listeners are that old. They should be. It's a great movie.
How can you stop me when you can't even stop yourself?
He's made me frictionless.
Slide, team player. Magia, Masters of Evil, Thunderbolts, Scientist. Frictionless Suit is a trait. Slide takes a maximum of 1 damage from close attacks and doesn't take knockback damage. When Slide is hit by an attack, after resolutions, you may knock him back in the direction of your choice. Special defense power, which is his entire dial for 5 clicks, energy shield deflection, and super senses. 35 points, improved movement characters. Precision strike, the entire dial starts with an 11, 10 attacks throughout. First click is hypersonic, 8. Then charge, sidestep, and then the damages are 1, except for clicks 2 and click 5. It's not bad. Like, it's just gonna be a harasser, like that. You just want to throw it up there to get close. They're taking that max 1 damage. The cool thing is, like, you get to choose which way the direction of knockback, so you can diagonally or whatever you want, and not have to worry about it.
It's a good 35 points.
So.
Yeah, I like him.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's great for 35.
I mean, when you think of some of the things that we've gotten that are way worse than this is really a fun little piece. So.
Yeah.
And then maybe putting you can put Bucky's arm on him for 40, so he gets close combat expert, or the +1 longsword for blades, or broadsword for blades, and then a 19 defense with super senses.
Yeah, broadsword. He'd be 45 points, but I mean if you use him to be a harasser, to be up close, like.
I mean, hypersonic. He moves through characters, and he has a chance to 6 blades with precision strike. I would pay 45 for that.
Yeah.
And he takes the maximum of 1 damage from close attacks. I think he's really cool. I like him a lot.
So
yeah, he's a nightmare of a tie-up piece.
You play him in Pulp with the Carnage symbiote and just KO that real quick to give him blades.
Yeah, that sounds good. And then is that the one that gives sidestep too, or no? No.
Yeah, I also give sidestep. Yeah.
Yes, it's sidestep, blades, and
shape change. Yeah, okay. That seems pretty good to me.
Yeah.
All right, next is 021 Spider-Man. This is another Miles.
Miles, where did you go?
I'm right here.
Where? I can't see you.
I'm right in front of you. Can Spider-Man turn invisible?
Not in my universe.
You just poked me in my eye.
This is incredible. Some kind of fight or flight thing.
He is 75 or 50 points. He's got Spider-Man TA. He is Avengers, Champions, Shield, Spider-Man Family Ultimates. He's got the Friends Across the Spider-Verse trait, and he's got the Wall Crawler trait. And then he's got a special damage power, which is on clicks 1 through 3, and then 6 and 7. It is Shape Change. If Spider-Man is adjacent to blocking terrain, lines of fire drawn to him are hindered. So pseudo, not stealthish, but kinda. And then his 75 line, you get 2 extra clicks. So clicks 1 and 2 are running shot, precision strike, reflexes with the damage power. And then for 50 points, he starts with flurry, poison, reflexes, and the damage power. And then he's got 2 clicks of flurry, poison, super senses, and exploit. And then his last 2 clicks are stealth, pulse wave, super senses, and the damage power. So,
Yeah, the only thing that I would like to see changed is that instead of lines of fire are drawn. I wish it was like the common one, the 001.
The block.
Versus non-adjacent. Yeah, no, not
Or
block.
they
Just can't target it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're paying 75 points or 50 for it, so. And 50 points, he doesn't, maybe you give him a motorcycle at that point. Get that charge flurry going. But 10 attack just doesn't feel right, like if you're going to play him. I think if he had that trait, like 75 points might. But in Pulp, I mean, there is a world where you could be playing him at 75 points because that running shot and, there's not a lot of things that see through stealth in Pulp like there is in Modern.
No, but he doesn't have stealth either. He just gets the hindering bonus if he's adjacent to blocking.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have it until the last 2 clicks. But again, I'm comparing him. Like, why would you 75 points for that versus the rare from Black Panther? Never.
Yeah, no, it's
never.
Not even close. Yeah. I'd rather play the rare from Black Panther main force.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 75. It's the same point cost. That's no comparison.
But then
I guess you can throw Mjolnir on him for running shot pulse wave for free, so that is funny. But that's about all.
That's a little bit better because that'll pair better with hypersonic on the other one, and pulse wave precision strike isn't bad.
No.
So that little combo might be a little bit more playable, but I still think I like the mobility and everything that the other one brings. So.
Oh yeah, no, I like the one from Panther. He's amazing. So.
Going on to Norman Osborn. He is Norman Osborn.
Harry tells me you're quite the science whiz. I'm something of a scientist myself.
He is Sinister Syndicate team player, Dark Avenger, Sinister Syndicate symbiote, Thunderbolts politician, top 32 at Worlds, scientist. Real name's Norman Osborn. He's 022. He's got Raising a Goblin Army. Friendly characters 30 points or less or have the Sinister Syndicate keyword can use Precision Strike. At the beginning of the game, generate a 015 Goblin Army on its 15 starting point line. And then he's got Samarkian Influence. TK.
Simkarian.
That one. And when Norman Osborn uses to place a character, choose the keyword with them, modify that character's range +2 this turn. So he's 5 range, single target, stealth, 10, mastermind, leadership, 35 points. This is our only Norman in this set, isn't it?
Yeah.
I believe so.
I actually really like him. I think that he really has. There's going to be a world where you play him in Modern. That TK, especially with his keywords, scientist, like even politician, to give him that +2 range and even Thunderbolts if you want, is really huge when you TK someone. Because scientists can also be into Wakanda. So now you can get Hidari Yao up to a 6 range pulse wave. So.
Yeah. That's really good.
Or her with 8 range. Yeah, there's a lot that I think that you can do with him. That's he's also leadership. Yeah, give him +2 range. I think is without having to waste perplex is just huge.
And team player, yeah, he's not bad at all. And then he generates his own mastermind fodder.
Yeah.
That have precision strike, energy explosion.
But he only generates them once, so.
Oh yeah,
that's
okay.
fine. You have a 50% chance to keep him alive. But yeah,
I know. I just
nice too, that, yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to specify he only does it once. So.
Well, I mean that cuts his point cost down to then 20 points almost. I mean, really.
Oh yeah.
And then I missed the gives precision strike that are 30 points or less, or have the Sinister Syndicate keyword.
Yeah.
I totally missed that. That's crazy good. Pair him with with Kingpin
him
Prime.
With Kingpin. Yeah, it's insane.
Oh yeah, this guy's got tons of potential at 35.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, next is Mr. Negative 023A. He's got the Underworld team ability, Magia, Sinister Syndicate, Assassin, Martial Artist, Politician keywords. He has a trait. We all have our inner demons, willpower, but succeeds on a 4 through 6. When Mr. Negative uses it and fails, after resolutions, you may generate a 007 inner demon on its red starting line. Free if Mr. Negative began your turn on the map. Replace him with another character with this trait on the same click number. And then a special speed power, which is Corrupting Touch, Sidestep, Mind Control. When Mr. Negative uses Mind Control and hit characters gain improved movement through characters, and after resolutions deal 1 damage to all opposing characters adjacent to a hit target. So for 50 points, that's
really good.
The speed power.
So, yeah. Luckily, it's doesn't work with the butterfly because that would be insane.
Yeah.
So, I know someone's gonna. I'm sure we're gonna see it in one of the HeroClix rules chats. It does not. It's specific to that mind control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to use that or the butterfly.
If it was 2 backslashes, I would say that he's probably gonna be one of the number 1 butterfly call-ins.
Mm-hmm. But I still like this in silver with the Lyre Ring. So.
Oh yeah. Him with Lyre Ring. Yeah, you don't even need to replace him. At
No.
all.
I'm just sad I won't be spitting out that many inner demons.
And it's not a bad
Your
dial
dice will soon fail you.
For 50 points. He's got a 5 range, 1 bolt. The three first clicks of the 6-click dial are the special speed power, and then an 11 naked attack, 18 mastermind, and then 2 leadership. And then what is it? Willpower was 4 through 6. Yeah. So I think super playable.
Yeah. I think that it's going to be tough. Like I think that like in Pulp, I think that he's going to be a must play in a lot of teams, and I think that there's a world in Modern where you play him and his swap in, Martin Lee.
Well, let's talk about him.
So he has team player, Magia, Spider-Man family, martial artist, and politician. He has willpower, but succeeds on 4 through 6, so exact same trait. But his special, it's a special damage power throughout his entire dial. It's leadership, support, and support as free, but only to choose characters of less points or that share a keyword with Martin Lee. And // when Martin Lee heals another character, after resolutions, you heal him an equal number of clicks. So you just free swap for Mr. Negative, free support, and then you heal him. So I understand it's free, but there's ways. I think in Pulp it could be really, really good getting that. He's got Spider-Man family. There's ways obviously to deal with Keaton in Modern, and so with Prime Panther. And he has politician, which is huge because there's a really good Prime out that no one's really playing, is the War Machine. Like, free support on War Machine, yes please. Spider-Man family, look at all the in silver especially, he's gonna be able to free support Arachnite, Prime Spider-Man if he gets unbinged, and then you're also able to cheat other figures into Spider Family for that free support. Yeah, no, I think this figure is, both of them I think are really good. I think Mr. Negative, like Dan was saying with Lyre Ring, is a lot better. I think Martin Lee has a higher ceiling just because he does more for your team as a support piece.
But I still like the duality of being able to swap them out. I think.
Oh,
really
for sure, yeah. Yeah.
The Beyond Amazing one was pretty big too, wasn't it? Or pretty good? It just had a switch dial?
Yeah, he had a switch dial.
Yeah, the switch dial was like, it was support and defend,
I think.
Defend, and then TK, Mastermind, and Outwit or Leadership or something like that.
Yeah, it was a pretty good mechanic, but it's cool to see him get two different sculpts and have this bigger mechanic between 2 pieces.
Yeah. Absolutely is.
Next we have Scarlet Spider, 024.
There's no I in team. I'm only here for myself.
Spider-Man family TA. New Warriors, Spider-Man family Brute. He's got Wall Crawler, and then he's got his second trait. Oh what, Mephisto made you do it? Regen is free, but only if Scarlet Spider was damaged by an opposing character since your last turn. Double / when Scarlet Spider would be KO'd, you may roll a d6 on a 6. Instead, turn him to click 6, Protected Pulse Wave. So, and he is 70 points, 0 range, 2 bolts. He starts with Charge, Super Strength. He's got Super Senses his entire dial on Prob, and then he's got 3 clicks of Flurry on clicks 3, 4, and 5, and 2 clicks of Close Combat Expert on clicks 4 and 5. But otherwise, he's Super Strength at Prob. I think that's awesome. He's going to be very interesting to play, so because he might just not ever.
I'm surprised they made it just a 6. I don't think that even if they would have made him a 4 through 6 or even a 5, 6 or 4 through 6, I don't really think would like feel bad paying 70 points for that. especially with how many figures are able to come back. So yeah.
Yeah, but he's also got free regen, 4 through 6 senses, and prob. It's probably a lot, but 70 points is a lot too, though. So
yeah,
he doesn't have great attack values early dial.
No.
I mean, he's mobile because this is one with the charge and attack and the free place wall crawler trait. So I mean, you're playing him in sealed, but
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
not. Yeah,
I think he's good, but it'll just be funny to see how many times I can get him to come back.
I think he'll be frustrating to play against in sealed.
Moving on, Tombstone.
Where do you get off attacking defenseless old ladies? Is that how you get your jollies?
No, that was work. This is how I get my jollies.
He has the Underworld team ability, Magi, Sinister Syndicate, The Hand, Assassin, and Brute. He is Alonzo Lincoln. He has a trait, Cold as Ice, Hard as Marble. When Tombstone attacks, modify his attack and damage +1 if a target has 2 action tokens. And Tombstone can reduce penetrating damage. That's always good. I'm running my own racket. Willpower at the beginning of the game. Tombstone may generate a character with an expendable goon trait on their 15-point starting line. If you're the first player, you may generate 2 instead. That's pretty good. He's 90 points or 50 points. He's 4 range single target. For 90 points, you get 8 total clicks, including a charge, 8, 11, 17, 3, charge, nothing on the attack power, impervious, and leadership. And then for the 50 points, you get charge, 10 attack, 18 toughness, and range combat expert. So, there's a lot to like here, honestly, especially in sealed.
No, I love Lonnie. This is great. This is actually better than the last version.
Yeah, I wish he had another trait called Willing to Sacrifice Our Love, which was Mastermind, but only to Expendable Goon.
It's very specific.
That's very specific.
Hold his ice, willing to sacrifice our love. Man.
It's not bad.
Foreigner?
Not bad.
Foreigner.
He had to catch us up.
So
there's a lot of times though, where you're really a 12 for 4 or an 11 for 4.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Or from range, a 12 for 5.
Yeah, like Lonnie hitting 12 for 5 on click 4 seems pretty stupid.
Willpower, so you got a chance to keep attacking and you're getting goons and you're reducing penetrating. I think there's a lot to like with
it. This one definitely, like, the last one they made of him was pretty solid, and this one actually I think is even better than that one.
Well, I like how you can just pick any 2 goons. Yep. So depending on whatever matchup, like that's what's perfect. You can throw whatever goons you want.
Yeah, that does help too. I would have liked to see super strength on there for sure, and maybe destroys blocking for movement.
Lonnie's more the reduced pen. He's not, I don't know if he's definitely got super strength, but I think this is pretty accurate for him, honestly.
Trying to see, he has it on his last 3 hero click pieces, last 4. He's got super strength. He never does destroys blocking, but I like him from the 90s Spider-Man show, and I feel like he used to blast through brick walls all the time. I might be confusing some of the scenes with Hammerhead, but I'm pretty sure Tombstone did it too. But
it says right here he has no powers, but it's simply unusually tall with a near-peak human condition.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
All his other hero clicks pieces though has super strength, so at least giving him super strength that would have been cool.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be fine. Yeah.
All right, then we have 026 Gwen Stacy.
Hey guys. Wanda? It's Gwen, actually.
Oh, you know her. Very cool.
I'm from another dimension. I mean, another dimension. All right, people. Let's start at the beginning one last time. My name is Gwen Stacy.
Spider-Man TA, Spider-Man family, symbiote, and celebrity keywords. Symbiote physiology, trait, plasticity, shape change. If Gwen Stacy is within 4 squares in line of fire of an opposing character, she can't be targeted by range attacks. Also has the wall crawler traits for 50 points. She's 4 range, 2 bolts, 8 sidestep, 11 super strength, 18 willpower, and a 3 perplex. I think just kind of fine for sealed. Probably not the one I'm reaching for.
No, fine for sealed. I agree.
She's not great.
What about
She's
a motorcycle?
Perplexed.
No.
Yeah, put her
no,
in a
you don't.
motorcycle. No,
She's
she's
not going to
65
bring
points.
anything to you. Like, at
She's
least the
got
other
super
one,
strength on a motorcycle.
Give her a
Who
health
cares? She
cycle.
doesn't bring someone else full map. Yeah, but she doesn't get someone full map.
For
Hypersonic
75
speed.
points, she's got a 6 hypersonic speed then with precision strike. Or no, I was looking at the next guy. That's way better.
Oh, the next guy's way better. Yeah, he's gonna be on your sideline, and Dan's just gonna start the game paying 30 points for this. We have the Lizard with Sinister Syndicate at 60 points.
His mind's all reptile now.
He's has Sinister Syndicate, Animal, Monster, and Scientist keyword, and a trait Reptile Regeneration that you're never going to really use. At the beginning of your turn, and when the Lizard clears action tokens, you may heal him 1 click. He's Dolphin. He's got 8 clicks. Starts with 5 hypersonic, 11 precision strike, 18 toughness, and 3 damage shape change. And then his mid dial, he has blades, super senses down to 2 damage, and in between as well before ending on hypersonic speed and a blank attack, and then back to 3 damage. No, I really like him. I don't know if you're ever gonna play him main force because I think that it's just better since he has all the same keywords as Kurt Connors to just be played, especially that can pull 30 points and just try to get him onto click 4.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. Getting him to that, starting on click 1 though with the 11 precision strike, and you can't ignore him because he's just going to heal up.
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's very like Dan's gonna get him on there. You know, he'll be click 4, turn 1, and then you're probably gonna have someone that has Sinister Syndicate. Like, let's say you have Martin Lee, who has Scientist, I believe, right? Doesn't he have Scientist? No, I guess he doesn't share keyword.
No, he's not. Martin Lee's not a scientist.
Whatever. You're still gonna just waste the support just to support him anyway, and then now he's full. And you paid 30 points for a 60-point figure. At least Dan did.
Yeah. He's out turn 0 for Dan. I like him. I
cool.
like him coming in.
It's hard to top. It's hard to top the SMBA Lizard, but this one's pretty solid in his own right.
Yeah, it's close and a little different, but I think the Beyond Amazing one was better.
You could say it was beyond amazing. It's definitely good.
It was somewhere far beyond amazing.
Yeah.
Are we putting this guy on a motorcycle for any reason? I missed it.
I don't think so.
No, he's only 5 speed.
Yeah.
So it sounds like he needs more.
So if you give him the motorcycle, all he's gonna have is a 5 speed charge.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yep.
I guess you're gonna give him a 7 speed hypersonic.
What about free move 1 and
Reflexes?
Yeah.
I still don't like that. He's fine. He's Dolphin, that's the thing. So you can just park him in water and just kind of wait a little bit. Like you can be more patient with this guy, I think.
Yeah, you just wait for someone to put a plant under you.
Yeah, there you go. But next is 28 Spider-Man. This is actually Peter Parker.
Spider friends, go for it!
He is 50 points. He's Spider-Man TA and team player. He's Avengers, Defenders, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man Family, and Scientist. He is the Amazing Friends trait, and he's Wall Crawler. So he's for 50 points. You're 4 range, 2 targets. You start with 2 clicks of Flurry, 2 clicks for Precision, and 2 clicks of Super Senses. Then your middle 2 clicks are no Speed Power, Quake, and Super Senses, no Damage Power. And then your last 3 clicks are Super Strength, Charge, Reflexes, and Outwit. Are they doing like backwards dials lately? Because the Gwen Stacy was pretty much the same thing, and I'm not a fan, but I guess like he's fine, but he's not
if you
great.
compare him to the Iceman that came out, it's
Yeah.
the first 2 clicks, the second 2 clicks, and then that are all different.
Yeah, it's just
I
weird.
actually
though, like-
love him in silver. I think there is a really huge place to see him played in silver at top tables.
This guy?
How?
Yeah.
And why?
Bagman's going to give Fantastic Four Spider Family keyword. So now you're going to have him on the team, and you're going to give the entire team super senses.
I don't understand. Can use... Oh, yeah, because they can use his display. Yeah, that's true. Did not think about that. That's fair. That's pretty good, actually.
I'm not sure if I'm sold on that.
And then
I'm not like 100% sold on it, but it's not bad. So
when you're doing 200 points, I mean, when you're doing 400 points, 50 points to help you is really great. Like, you can even go, like, now Lockjaw's going to get a rollout because usually they just want to hit Lockjaw, you know? Instead, because you're just going to mastermind to him anyway. And now they're just going to feel like, oh, man.
well, if you mastermind to him, he can't use super senses.
No, but that's what I'm saying, though, is that they would rather just target him because he's at such a low defense anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So
I think, too, a lot of the good pieces that you're going to put with him are already silver, so it doesn't really hurt you to play 50 points of him for modern.
No, yeah, 'cause there's not a lot of modern for Fantastic Four. It's really just going to be cheating Spider-Man family figures on there to really benefit the most from there. Fantastic Four with the Spider-Man family, so many things. So another great thing too is like Sakarian Iron Man, who's off the bench list. So now you can just have Sakarian Iron Man carry him around, and Sakarian Iron Man's now going to have senses.
Ooh, that's
because
not
you're
bad.
able to give him Spider-Man family with Marvella. And so there's a lot that he brings with that Spider-Man family because of the keyword cheating. Prime Colossus now gets, now you can give him super senses.
He needs it, too.
Just, yeah, there's...
He totally needs it, yeah.
Yeah, so there's just that for 50 points, handing out your entire team essentially super senses, I think is worth looking at for Spider Family Fantastic Four.
Yeah, you might be able to build that. I think, like I said, the biggest thing with that is that there's a lot of the pieces that you want to play that are really good are silver, so you're not going to be running out of points in modern.
No, that's why. That's why I think he can still make, like, this is not just like a fun build. Like, I think this is actually could be a really, really top table build in silver.
I think of all the bad ideas we've had, this is a pretty good one.
So realistically, though, if we're going to be playing this guy, another 15 points to give him maybe charge flurry precision strike.
That's actually, he's actually, yeah, and in silver, the great thing too is that you can just also play him on Avengers to give him charge by just perplexing him up too. But yeah, in modern, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't. 65 points, he's gonna be a 4 through 6. He has precision strike, charge flurry, 6 speed. Like, he also has a wall crawler.
Pretty mobile.
So it's, so it's a 14 square reach with TK. You TK him, and place him, yeah.
Can we just add something to our set reviews where we say bike or no bike? Just every piece.
Yes, that will be with Smash and Destroy, because we're going to have Smash or Destroy. We'll also have bike or no bike.
Bike or no bike. All right. We're getting into the rares, boys. We're getting there. 29A, Spider-Man 2099.
I'm sorry, who exactly are you supposed to be?
It's classified.
You're the Blue Panther.
No.
The Caped Blue Satyr?
No, I'm...
Dark Garfield.
No, stop.
Macho Libre.
I'm from another dimension.
You are? Wow. Actually, I'm not confused.
My name is Miguel O'Hara. I lead an elite strike force dedicated to the security of the multiverse.
Actually, forget it. Can you go to any dimension you want with that watch
It's
thing?
much cooler than a watch.
Okay. Sensitive.
Spider-Man TA. Exiles. There you go. Spider-Man family, future and scientist. This is Miguel O'Hara. He's got the wall crawler trait. You guys all know about it at this point. He's also got the Friends Across the Spider-Verse trait, which you may not know about. So I'll go over it one more time, and then you should know about it after that. One return for friendly characters in the trait. Spider-Man 2099 hits after resolution. May place a friendly character to the Spider-Man family. Keyword of less points in Spider-Man 2099 adjacent to him. He is 4 range, 2 target. He is 6 clicks. He starts with charge, blades, super spidey senses, and perplex. And I kind of like him.
So this was the figure that I was talking about, the Ghost Spider, that he does something similar, except Ghost Spider just gets a further reach, and you save 10 points by putting a motorcycle on her. But yeah, no, I do like this Spider-Man 2099. I gotta look at the sculpt again, because most of the 2099 sculpts have been trash, outside of Legacy, because that's like what he's supposed to be. I did not like the Miles Morales 2099 from, what was it, SVAC?
No, EarthX.
Oh, yeah, EarthX. And then wasn't there another one from SVAC?
Yeah, it wasn't Miguel though. It was the white suit. It was from 21 something, I think.
Yeah, no. And so yeah, I'm hoping that this suit has this sweet little web cape.
I'm not sure that it does. He's got the little spiky things on his.
That's Miguel though, because he's a different kind of Spider-Man. So.
Redmond, you're gonna play this, aren't you?
Probably. I like the Prime too that we'll go over in just a second here, but I really wish they'd flesh out.
Is it Prime or is it just B-side?
Did you read? He's actually a Prime. The rare is a Prime.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you read all the trade speed?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot one. Si metes con el barrio. Te metes con Spider-Man. When a friendly character of less points than Spider-Man 2099 is damaged by an opposing character, after resolutions, heal Spider-Man 2099 one click and remove an action token from him. But I even like him even more.
So the
Would
trait.
you like to translate that for us, Dan?
Yeah, it means if you mess with the neighborhood, you mess with Spider-Man.
Thanks,
That's
Dan.
exactly what it means. Yeah, you're spot on.
Full service podcast.
Yep. We teach Spanish now.
En español, por favor.
See.
Hey, más o menos.
Sorry, I was grabbing the sculpt. Yeah, he just has the spiky things on his elbows. He does not have the web cape. But
En
overall,
español.
That's a spoiler for the unboxing. That's a spoiler for the unboxing.
All right, then we have the Prime, which is 029B.
Lila, can you please,
Nah, you gotta say it first.
call for backup?
What?
Call for backup.
Come on.
Please just call for...
Yeah, I already called her. But I enjoyed that.
He's got Spider-Man TA, Exile, Spider-Man Family, Future, and Scientist. Friends Across the Spider-Verse trait. Another trait, we have flies on this time. Right, Lila? Files.
Everything bad thing.
Yep. That was me, though. So we have files on this time. Right, Lila?
I'd rather have flies on everything, right, Lila?
So that is that's Outwit, and then free once per game, generate a Lila bystander. He's got a speed power, which is the Spider-Man of Tomorrow. Charge, running shot, once per turn. When Spider-Man 2099 uses either, after resolutions, he may use the other as free. And then a special defense power, which is here to save today, invincible, and super senses. Improved movement through characters, or just characters in general. 4 range, 1 bolt. He does have flight. He's got a 90 point and a 65 point line. 90 is going to be 7 clicks with the special speed power, 8 speed. 11 blades, 19 with the super defense, special defense power, and 3 prob. And then the 65 point line is 5 clicks with sidestep, blades, special defense power, and a naked 3. I think he's pretty cool on the 90 point line.
I don't think we should. Don't ever play him at 65. Like, that line does not even exist.
Yeah,
because he's taking up your prime slot
for sidestep.
What makes him a prime? What makes him a prime? You don't even get paying 65 for.
Yeah.
Nope. And like, why would you? Even if say we debated doing the whole bike shenanigans, it's not worth it because then he's 80 points. Like, I wouldn't. I'd rather pay the extra 10 and then get to do what he actually does.
Yeah. They couldn't give that to him for 1 click on the 65 point line.
Yeah.
Or
I
just
would
always
like,
even hit that at 65, and they took prob away. Just give him prob and the special speed power the whole dial.
This is my main one so far.
Check out Lila though. She's
Lila makes him insane.
Yeah.
So she is a 5 speed with phasing teleport, 0 attack, 20 defense, and then a special damage power, which is here. I'm beyond cutting edge. When an opposing character within range would use Outwit, Perplex, or Prob, you may roll a d6. If the result is higher than that character's printed damage value, instead they can't use that power this turn. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well,
all you gotta do is look at how good it was with, APOC, his rollout.
Yeah, but the only thing is she's 0 range, so I don't know.
No, it's not. I believe it's 6.
It is 6. Okay, all right.
I believe so. I'd have to go and dig out. Yeah.
Yeah, because it says it's a 0, but
Okay.
that's pretty good. She
Yeah,
does
no,
have a Spider-Man TA also, so she gets the senses on a 6. 20 defense is great. Printed.
Well, now if you're gonna play her with that that one Spider-Man we just went over, the uncommon one, like now she'll have a 4 through 6 senses for protection, which isn't too bad too.
That's a thing you can
I
do.
I just utilize the little button to report stuff. Clay's unbelievable.
Yeah, no, he's great. Clay's awesome.
I mean, seriously, he gives us a little butt. How much better can this thing get? This is just great. Thanks, Clay.
He has yet to answer me. I've been putting every day for Reverse Flash that it's supposed to be everything bad thing.
I did post something on that thing, hoping that we could get it errated to everything bad thing. So,
absolutely. No, I do like him. I just don't think that you ever play him at 65.
No, he's really good. I would have liked to see the point value just a little bit less because 90 is a lot, even for a prime.
Yeah, but look at what we've seen when you're able to get the team, with Camo at 110.
Yeah.
And then even Prime Spider-Man 80 and Colossus at 80. Now, granted, I know it's not the same ballpark, but I mean, he gets full map reach by himself. You can just TK charge without a target and then running shot.
Mm-hmm.
No, you have to have a target now. So.
No, you still charge. It's move before the attack.
Oh yeah. Oh well, I guess. Well, I mean, you could shot too. I don't see why that's bad either. Like it's just.
No, I'm saying, but if you want to get range, is what I mean. So you can charge and then running shot.
Well, he's got. I mean, yeah, he's got 4 range. I feel like that's. Oh yeah. I mean, you can do stuff. I still feel like you could definitely get there.
Oh, for sure, easily. Yeah. There's.
He's great.
Yeah. Octopus arms and silver. Next, we have 030 the Spider, who is Peter Pourquoi. He has Shield, Spider-Man Family, Celebrity, Past, Reporter, and Spy. No team ability. He has a Wall Crawler trait. Special defense power on click 3. Oh, whole new world. Stop. Combat reflexes, super senses. And the Spider uses super senses if he's on a theme team. He succeeds on a 4 through 6. Oh.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
Yeah. Let's see, how high does a sycamore grow? Is 6'9", 16'2". His first 2 clicks are just garbage with stealth, blades, and the special attack power, but it's the reason why. Is because of this. It's
not
We
bad.
Are the Queen Shield. Friendly characters can use Mastermind, but only to choose the Spider. When they do, if they have pass keyword after resolutions, you heal them 1 click. So, that's
How the hell is this 40 points?
That doesn't seem bad at all for 40 points.
No, it's great for 40 points.
Yeah.
Next, they're going to give you some kind of board-wide effect where it shuts off a healing.
Or free actions.
So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how that goes over. I mean, you just might as well not even play hero clicks if you just stop them from healing.
I know, right? This is awful.
Freeze.
40 points. This is Lady Mastermind points with a stop click.
And
I believe actually this might be. I'm gonna double check. I think this might be the same number.
As who?
No.
I don't think she was
Lady
a rare.
Mastermind's a common. I thought she was a rare.
She was 4, wasn't she? 004?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't besmirch the lady. Okay.
All right. Well, next is the 031 A side, Spider-Man. He is a Spider-Man family reporter and scientist. He has 2 traits. First one is Here Lies Spider-Man. Once per game when Spider-Man will be KO'd, instead turn him to click number 7, generate a grave hindering train marker in your starting area, and place him on his card, Protected Pulse Wave. His second trait is Spider. Stealth super senses. At the beginning of your turn, if Spider-Man is on his card, KO him if there aren't any grave markers on the map. Otherwise, roll a d6. Heal him equal to half the result, and you may place him in a square with a grave marker. If he is healed to click 1, instead, place him in any square, and he has +1 combat values this game. My question is, I feel like it has to be up to the result, because you can't heal him to click 1 in any other fashion. So
No. It says so. If you look at it, so at the beginning of your turn, if he's on his card, KO him with any grave markers on the map. So, and this is otherwise. You roll a
yeah.
d6, then you heal him to half the result, and you may place him in.
Oh,
the
you may. So you wait.
So, yeah,
you basically
you
wait to get him to click 1. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I like it. He does not have Spider-Man TA for anybody that's familiar. So he has improved movement,
I'll tell you
elevated.
exactly why he doesn't. He does not have the Spider-Man TA because this is during Craven's last hunt when Craven decided to shoot him with a shotgun and tranquilize him.
Yeah.
During his senses.
Yep.
So that's why the spider is actually a play on what the whole entire theme was throughout the book, which was a William Blake poem called Tiger, Tiger. And it was about lambs and tigers, the difference, between that. And it was about Craven trying to be better than Spider-Man, which we'll go into with that. So there was man and spider. He never saw Spider-Man as a human. He saw it as, something more, and he wanted to prove that he was a better Spider-Man. So
yeah. So for 70 points, he is 7 clicks long. Like I said, he's got improved movement, elevated in characters. He starts out with 2 clicks of charge, and then 3 clicks of sidestep, and then 2 clicks of flurry. And he's got super strength and reflexes his whole dial. And then he's got 2 clicks of close combat expert on 1 and 2, and then 3 clicks of perplex, and then the last 2 clicks are battle fury. I think he's great. He is not obviously Spider-Man Prime, but he is really solid in his own right. And don't die tech is always good. So
octopus arms in silver gives you a non-prime Spider-Man. And modern Mjolnir makes him really good.
Yep.
Outside of Quake, Mjolnir's not going to get destroyed. So when he goes on the map, Mjolnir's just going to stay there.
Yeah, I think he's pretty.
So yeah, he gives him giant reach 3.
How are you generating grave markers?
He generates one when he
would be KO'd, you generate him there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also get him on Scientist with Prime Swamp Thing, and just go to town generating grave markers everywhere.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
There's a couple different things that generate grave markers now. So.
Yep.
I just like they're using them for Marvel characters in other fashions. This is really interesting, so I dig it.
I'm really looking for. I want to do like an all Marvel pulp team. Because there's at least 2 Marvel characters in Pulp that make grave markers, so it's gonna be real cool. Teaming him up with the other character that creates a grave marker after he dies, and that's Simon Garth.
Well, Miles, you found your Pulp stuff for Worlds.
Yeah.
Team grave marker.
Yep. Simon Garth 2.0.
So this next figure is the one I'm actually really excited about. So
yes,
is it me? Is it my turn, or do you want to take it, Miles?
It is you. It is you, Pete.
Miles, do you want to take it? You've been talking about this the whole time.
Yeah, this is literally like my favorite comic arc of all time. Like I'm not a huge Spider-Man fan, but this is like the greatest 6-issue arc for me. It's the prime of Spider-Man is Craven.
Spiders are revered as hunters, but you have proven to be easy prey.
So it's going to be Craven in the black Spider-Man suit, which is sweet. He has the Sinister Syndicate team ability. Sinister Syndicate, Animal, Brute, Martial Artist, and Warrior keywords. He has 2 traits. One is Last Hunt. When Craven hits, after resolutions, you generate a grave-hindering terrain marker in a hit character square. / Opposing characters occupying grave-hindering terrain markers have a maximum range of 0 and must break away to move. His second trait is Fearful Symmetry, which is part of that Tiger, Tiger, Spider, Spider poem by William Blake. I recommend everyone read it. It's amazing. Sidestep and Stealth. Craven can use the standard powers that opposing characters occupying any grave markers can use. And when Craven KOs an opposing character, after resolutions, you deal 1 unavoidable damage to each opposing character occupying any grave marker. And then he has a special defense power, which is on his first 4 clicks. Combat reflexes and super senses. I am the Spider. He's got improved movement, characters, and elevated. Starts with 10, 11, 18, 4 with that special defense power. Outwit, precision strike, and charge. He has charge mostly for most of his 8 clicks. Finishes with flurry on his last 2. Then he loses combat reflexes, super senses power on click 4, going straight just combat reflexes. Battle Fury his last 4 clicks, and then blades through his middle. His last click is 7, 12, 18, 4 with precision strike, flurry, combat reflex, and battle fury. So yeah, it's 65 points. This guy is a beast.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to be a nightmare to go up against.
You team up with anyone that makes grave markers. I mean, you can have Butterfly on Animal, like calling the what's his name, Green Arrow, mind control full map, putting underneath, characters underneath it. And so, like in Donnie Blaze, for instance, you make an opposing demon, put a grave marker under there, have Kraven KO that demon, and anyone across the map that's doing that's in a grave marker, they take unavoidable. So like Colossus, you can just put it underneath Colossus, like whatever, I don't want to hit this 20. Okay, I'm gonna hit this 16. Now Colossus is gonna take one unavoidable, and I know it's only 1 damage to him, but like an 11 for 4 is a lot better to deal with than a 12 for 5. So right off the bat with him, yeah, no. He's definitely worth the prime slot. I'm still tinkering with him to see exactly where it's gonna land and like how to really get the most out of him. He has great keywords. He does theme with Prime Panther. I think you can also go non-theme, teaming him with Necrons. To just
Hold on a second. What is he theme with?
Because he's also a Prime. We can't really play him with Prime Panther.
Yeah, that's what
I was talking about Panther since he's Warrior. I mean,
Chair Panther.
Oh, Legacy. Okay.
Oh, okay. And not for nothing, Death Metal, because
and Death Metal, Wonder Woman, Thor, you can get on Warrior. So yeah, it's very easy to get that on there. And like I said, with Animal, you can have you can put him on Animal theme and just bring in like the Black Lantern, Green Arrow, and have him make grave markers across the map.
It's interesting. This is 65 points. Yeah. Do you feel like that's low?
I think it's great for a prime, and that's what I was comparing when we were talking about Spider-Man 2099. I feel like he's a little high.
So look at Spider-Man 2099 for 65 points, and then you look at Kraven just two figures later for 65 points.
Right.
And I don't understand this. I think that you could have easily had that Spider-Man 2099 at 80 points. I think realistically he could have been our 80-point rare prime, which we sadly missed. Like that Spider-Man 2099 is 80 points. Just make him. That's it. You don't need a low dial on him. He's 80 points.
Yeah.
Because
I can see that.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot better too, honestly. So.
Well, I mean, you're looking at literally the next figure, Prime, is the same points as his low dial, and it makes no sense. Yeah.
I think that is like the prime to get out of the set is this one, even over the super rares.
I think so. I think that the super rares have some interesting primes, but I'm not. Yeah, I think that this figure is worth snagging up, not just because of the storyline itself, but I think that there is just so much that you can do. I mean, if dropping grave markers over everything to do unavoidable damage is amazing. Like, you don't have to worry about their rollouts or anything. So, and you can give him a free longsword. I actually have been thinking about testing him out with Hell Cycle, giving him 11 speed. Hypersonic, so you just get full map and you're just able to just alpha with him.
Yeah, I think there's plenty of options.
So, yeah.
He's getting the. I don't know if because you kind of want to take advantage of his unavoidable damage, but even the longsword he gets for free.
Yeah, a longsword. Yep.
12 for 5.
Yeah, no, I was just saying that. Yeah, I think the longsword works. I think even the motorcycle at some point works too because you get the +2 speed, but the Hell Cycle I like just because of energy shield deflection and the Hell Cycle with hypersonic speed, depending on what points and what you want to work with. Because if you have more graveyard people generators, I think you're good. Him and Donnie Blaze are perfect together because he makes that opposing demon and he kills the demon. If you have Necrons, they're going to be able to trigger their heals even with an opposing Bloodstone because they each trigger 2. So they're able to chill each other 1, at least.
I think you're looking at, honestly, who you're playing against and what powers you want to take right in the beginning of the game, too. Like, if you can grab a Flurry and he's now flurrying with the longsword.
Donnie Blaze. Yeah, so Donnie Blaze, the demons have Flurry and Shape Change. So you just make an opposing demon, and you can just place them in that. You just place a free grave marker underneath them. You don't even attack them.
Yeah, and now he's got
And now
a
Craven can
12 for 5
and
flurry
shape
just off that, and shape change. Yeah, that's pretty good.
give him the ruby. At that point, you give him the ruby because you're like, yeah, he's got shape change from a demon, you know, and they're gonna have to waste an action to try and break away because they must break away from those grave markers, and they only deal 2 damage, so they can't even destroy it.
Yeah.
So
this is the prime I'm most excited for, I think.
Miles is gonna get Donnie Blaze banned in every format.
He did get silver banned, didn't he?
He did. Yep.
Yeah.
How many pieces is that now that you've gotten banned in silver, Miles?
Well, I tried warning him about Donnie Blaze. He didn't want to listen, and then Reggie showed why. So I feel like I did take credit because I told him.
I mean, he's basically a traitor, so that's pretty much why. I was like, well,
yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna be working on more, but yeah, no, Donnie Blaze. Yeah, it's this is the last year for Donnie. Like Donnie Blaze needs to go out in a blazing glory.
It's not that great.
Donnie Blaze of Glory.
Donnie Blaze is amazing. If you give him the Bloodstone, he's even better.
Who's worse with the
everything's better
Bloodstone?
with Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, actually, you know what? The Ruby. You give him the Ruby because he has shape change already.
Wait, why wouldn't you? Wait, no. Why would you not just give him the universal weapon for TK? Because then you place and then Donnie TK something. So you just have...
No. So you give universal weapon to Chair Panther TK, and then you can just move action Donnie and move him further.
Back to our Spider-Verse set review.
Oh, the former wife of Hawkeye.
What? No.
Who's like 40 years younger.
I thought it was
this is his daughter.
Daughter, yeah.
No, this is Ashley Barton. What are you talking about?
I was like,
Yeah,
wow,
no,
Hawkeye's whole time.
Old man of Hawkeye. Yeah, dated a really. Trying to remember who it is. Could have sworn it was her.
No, that's his daughter. Lord.
No, we've lost contain. Whose turn is it?
Let's go with you. No.
You want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, after Miles introduced her that way, I'm not sure I want any part of this piece.
Tanya Barton, my bad, whatever. But she was still like 40 years younger than him. So.
Well, Clint's a charming guy. Ashley Barton, team player. Magi, Spider-Man family, future ruler. Real name is Ashley Barton. Just so you know, from Earth 807128.
I knew it.
Kingpin of the Wastelands. Did you?
No.
At the beginning of the game, if you're the first player, generate up to 2 characters' expendable goon trait on their 15-point starting line. Trapping inheritors on Earth 3145. Poison. Opposing characters within range can't heal or positively modify their combat values. That's pretty good. Improve movement through characters. 3 range, single target. She's got charge, blades, mastermind, and leadership for 50 points. Are we putting her on a bike? What are we doing here, boys?
No, I think she's just good by herself. She's fine. Like,
Well,
she really
she's
doesn't...
worded how Myrn was originally too, so I think the biggest thing you're trying to do is increase her range to a 6.
Yeah.
So Weasel.
Yeah, no, she'll get an errata. It's gonna be an easy errata.
Yeah, if they do that.
Well, because that's the same problem with Myrn. If you have her, two of her.
Yep.
They're like, but you can't, and yeah.
What happens exactly? Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I like it. I mean, this is another cool version of Ashley. This is really dope. So the only other version I think we've had is the LE. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she's also 50, but they do very different things.
Oh yeah.
I guess if she's Bloodstone for Pulp.
Yeah. Which is big with Necron. So.
When Necron's banned in Pulp.
Oh, that's right. He's still banned. That's right.
But there's a lot of figures with Steel Energy. For instance, the 200-point Moon Knight. You can't free heal.
Is Donnie Blaze banned in Pulp?
Yes, I believe so.
Donnie Blaze is not banned in Pulp.
Oh, he's not banned in Pulp.
Yet.
No. Yet.
All right, Miles, we've got a part of your team here so far for Pulp.
Yeah, we got Spider-Man. We got because I need another. We got Simon Garth. We got Ashley Barton. Yeah, Donnie
Blaze. Yeah,
it's a disaster.
Man, you know what? I think I can win at least 3 out of 5 games again. I think so. Man,
Who's gonna be your Black Adam that actually does all the heavy lifting, though?
it's gonna be Spider-Man this time. Plus I get goons. Yeah, this is I really like Ashley Barton because the whole entire thing is like the Moon Knights are gonna have to completely move out of her range to even take that free.
The plan is starting to come together, boys.
It's a little shaky.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Evil
You know
Miles.
what? I am unlike Westpool and Bookwood. I'm a decent pilot.
It's true.
I like the shots mid-podcast. All right, we're almost done. Let's go.
All right, Spider-Punk. He is 033.
How are you even cooler under your mask?
I was just cool the whole time.
This guy's very cool. Spider-Man family, celebrity, politician, and soldier. He has the Friends Across the Spider-Verse trait. He has another trait, Rockabilly Freakout, willpower. When Spider-Punk is missed by an opposing attack after resolutions, you may remove an action token from him. Improved movement elevated. He's only 85 points, 4 range, 1 bolt. He starts with a 6 speed running shot, 11 with a special attack power, 18 super senses, and a 3 leadership. His special attack power is Guitar Smash, Pulse Wave, but instead deals 2 damage if all targeted characters are hit. Once per turn, when Spider-Punk uses Pulse Wave, you may re-roll the attack roll. That sounds pretty good.
Here's your piece, Pete, and he's a politician. So
come to Butthead. Top 32 at Worlds, politician. This thing falls out of my sealed booster. I am a happy man.
So the fact that it has Rockabilly Freakout just makes me want to get a custom of Billy Gunn when he was managed by the Honky Tonk Man as Rockabilly.
Very specific.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Wait, Rockabilly.
Yes,
You know?
that's a thing that happened.
Now the Rockabilly Freakout is when he was convinced by the Road Dog Rhodey, who was actually the real singer of Jeff Jarrett, and then they beat up Honky Tonk Man.
Well, that part's good. Yeah. Back to the actual piece.
Boom.
You forgot to mention his name, Hobart Brown.
Yes, Hobie. What about competitive versus pulp for this guy? Because I think this guy is kind of on the line here. 85 is a lot, but I think pulp for sure.
Pulp for sure. I don't think modern.
What pulse wave do you have in pulp right now?
No, you play him in pulp.
Yeah, I think he's
the pulse wave for 2 damage is huge.
Mm-hmm.
But with that Thor,
and you can play him.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You can play him with the other Spider-Verse people. So he's your alpha, and then other things are happening.
Can he cross over to modern though? I just think 85 is going to be too much.
I don't know.
No, he's just giving up 85 points.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Yeah, he's fun and sealed. He's fun in pulp. He's fun for random
maybe
days.
That's it. Maybe that's the last 85 points. Do I put Spider-Punk with Spider-Man, Barton's, Garth, and Blaze?
Yes.
I got 85 points left.
There you go. Sounds like a team made in heaven.
I'm excited for this team, Miles. We get a team photo.
It's Rockabilly, Garth, and Guitar Smash and Country. I mean, this is like a band. I got Donnie Blaze as the lead singer.
Oh yeah, Donnie Blaze is for sure the front man. Yeah. Yeah. Can we engage Teresa into drawing you like a nice picture of these guys together?
As a band.
Teresa listens to this. He definitely will, and if he does, I will 100% play it. That will be the team. Spider-Punk's the last 85 points. I have no prob, but no problem. I have no TK, but no problem with Blaze.
You got
Spider-Punk, Spider-Man, Ashley Barton, Simon Garth, Donnie Blaze. At least 3 out of 5 wins.
I just am going to really enjoy when you sit down at Worlds and somebody spends 35 minutes reading all of your cards trying to figure out what the trick is, and you're just playing this team because...
Put it on a t-shirt.
I'm gonna
let
them know that they have one of 2 options. They can either stop stalling or arm wrestle for when they make attack rolls. If they keep stalling, I'm calling the judge over. If they want to make attack rolls with arm wrestling, game on.
Hey, we're almost done. Let's finish strong here.
All right, next is the 3rd and final member of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
No, glider.
You skipped the glider, bro.
What? I have it on pulp. That's why. I
Why?
didn't realize there was a glider.
Why would you do that?
I was building the pulp team. So, yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm like, we're only doing the CUR. I can just put it on pulp. I can build the
Appointment in that.
All right, the next one we have glider.
There's so much disdain.
Yeah, so much.
Glider with its indestructible equip any. There is no qualifying names, so even if you're Green Goblin, sorry, you're paying 15 points for it.
So real quick, that part irritates me. It should definitely have said with Goblin in their name.
No, even Norman Osborn.
That's another one too. Yeah,
Like,
there should have been a list of like 7 names on here.
I was gonna say that would be fine because that wouldn't be like very broken. Honestly, that's just fine.
Okay, go ahead.
So 3 clicks. The speed power is on all 3, which is rocket propelled and it's flight. So you have click 1 that will be flight, energy explosion, and energy shield deflection. Click 2. Oh, it's also going to give you +2 speed. And then click 2 is going to modify speed by 1, but it's going to give you combat reflexes and precision strike. And then click 3 is going to modify speed +1 and give you blades and willpower. I can see this being played on a lot of figures because I already have a move and attack.
Yeah.
Getting one speed, precision strike, and combat reflexes, like that could be really good on a figure, and flight.
Or energy explosion on somebody that already has precision strike or pensai. I don't think it's this is like as easy of a choice as, like let's just throw them on a bike, but I think it's definitely going to be a very good piece to be able to like just have and know when you need to use it.
No, I still.
Well, if they have running shot and psychic blast, like that first clicks can give them 2 speed, and flight if they already can't fly, and then energy shield deflection and energy explosion.
Yeah.
So there's.
This is going to become my version of Miles. Put it on a bike.
Put it on a glider.
Put a glider.
Put a glider on. Put a glider on the board.
Yeah. It's got a move and attack. Glider needs flight. Glider.
Yep. I love it. I think it's a cool piece. I think it's a cool mechanic to get it on.
Do you think Spider-Punk with glider could be something? Because now he's going to be flight and have +2 speed. So now he's going to be a 5 running shot.
No,
yes, you
you're
can give up 100 points
exactly.
instead of 85.
Why would you not put Mjolnir on here? Oh no, you can't put. Or sorry, I was thinking Stormbreaker, but you can't in Pulp. But I'm like, why would you just not put the knockback thing on him for that?
Yeah.
Can we get the cut of Rebbe going? Why would you do that? It's just like me yelling at my kids when they were like toddlers, just doing something completely insane that they did.
Well, I'm like, okay, sweet. I need to build this team. I'm gonna put it in pulp because we're doing CUR. I'm covered.
I feel like when I just see the word pulp, I just go, ugh.
I know that's why the only way that I can do it is that is just do it like this. I'm sure I'm gonna be going up against 78 Thanoses.
Yep. Why would you do that?
That was just straight up wild. It was just so much, just utter. Oh, that was great.
All right, we're almost home, boys. We're almost home.
Firestar.
I am Firestar. You have accused an innocent girl of stealing the Gold Championship Cup. I will show you the real thief.
Then, all right, 035. She is 50 points. She is also Amazing Friends. She is Avengers and Team Player TAs. She is Avengers, Hellions, New Warriors, Spider-Man Family, X-Men, and Spy. She's got flight, 6 range, 2 targets. She's got a special attack power, which appears on clicks 1 and 2 and 5 and 6. It is Plasma Blasts, Energy Explosion, Precision Strike, Poison. When Firestar damages an opposing character, after resolutions, you may generate a Fire Smoke terrain marker in their square at the beginning of your next turn, even if this power is lost. Deal 1 damage to each character occupying those markers, then remove those markers. So she starts out running shot, that attack power, and ESD, and then the next 2 clicks she has no speed power, poison, ESD, and range combat expert, and then her last her last 2 clicks are sidestep, the attack power, willpower, and enhancement. Definitely not bad for 50 points at all.
Yeah, energy explosion and precision strike is great, and then you have your 6 range, 2 bolts. That
Well,
alone
then
is
plus
really
the fire
good.
smoke.
Yeah, that's just
So
like
now
extra right there.
So, if Common Thanos wasn't a thing, he is in Pulp, so that's pretty much Pulp, right? Would
He's getting
Spider-Man
banned.
family be playable in Pulp?
I feel like yes.
I think Spider-Man family
It's like
and
Wakanda.
Guardian.
Yeah, it's like
and
Spider-Man
Guardian.
family, Wakanda, and Guardians. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they just all die from Thanos and Ares. And I don't think Ares is a problem, sure, but it's Thanos himself. Thanos should not be allowed in Pulp at 300, or just ban him in Pulp. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Same reason why they banned. It's like they're not going to ban him until they see it as a problem, and it's like, you know, it's a problem. You don't need to wait to see it like you did with Necron, or Blackheart. Come on now, you know it's
fine.
a problem.
It's fine.
Now, do you think Sinister Syndicate also stands a chance in Pulp?
I do. Yes.
Okay.
Wait, but they're all high rarity for the most part.
There's a lot
No.
of like the Magia ones and stuff that aren't though.
Yeah. So you have Sinister Syndicate in Pulp.
I guess there's some. I'm just thinking of like the big hitters are all your high rarity. That's why I was like, I kind of just wasn't. It might be. I don't know.
Well, so Grizzly is also there. But yeah, I didn't
Oh,
realize
man.
that. So Grizzly.
Oh, I didn't realize he.
Nobody realized Grizzly was there. Now we're talking.
Yeah, it's there.
I mean, it's the man in the bear suit. What I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, oh, don't mind me. I'm just a curious little grizzly.
Oh, dude, I had to click on his picture. You can't look at this guy and take him seriously. This guy decides to just take on the world in a bear suit. And his stupid head's just sticking out of the mouth.
That's a committed man.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right. 036 Spider Cat. Spider-Man. TA. Spider-Man family animal. Real name unknown. He's from Earth 999. Friends across the Spider-Verse. You've heard it before. My kinds of allies. When establishing theme teams, friendly characters, the animal keyword game, the Spider-Man family keyword. Well, this is already crazy and for 30 points. Like, he's got a special speed power zoomies. Hypersonic speed when Spider-Cat uses it after resolutions. You may give an token an opposing character he moved through. He's got improved...
So now this is...
Yeah. Improved movement elevated, 3 clicks, 7, 11, 18, 2, tiny, 11 blades, 18 super senses, nothing on the damage power, and then you go to more of a charge piece. So this is crazy in Pulp, right?
Yeah, I think in Modern too. That's
or
what
excuse me, I meant Silver.
Silver is where it's going to get insane.
Yeah, this is insane in Silver.
Wait, I
This
can
would be
make
an idea for Austin. You get 4 through 6 senses now with what's his name? What's his Super Sword. So come on, Austin, do it. 50 points, he's 4 through 6 senses now.
Oh, I just love the fact that I can make Camo a Spider-Man family, and then Matt Webb can be like, "I got you" from across the map.
Does he have super
So you
senses?
give him the motorcycle.
Oh,
He gets it on his stop clicks.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
does
you
he?
give him the motorcycle for senses and put him next to Miles Morales, from Black Panther. Now he's a 4 through 6 senses if they try and get you before you go and attack him.
I'm just already building teams with Lockjaw.
Oh yeah,
Jaw, let's go.
But this also brings the entire point too of why I think that uncommon Spider-Man works extremely well with him now, because now you're gonna have these animals like that could really benefit from getting super senses.
What about
That would just make
Eagly?
him that much better.
Can Eagly be Spider-Man family?
Yeah, Eagly.
I mean,
Yeah.
he is an animal, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Then, but see, and the cool thing now too is that now you can get other Suicide Squad, because you get 1776 to bring in soldiers and Suicide Squad. So then you're able to make that retail with Eagly.
Yeah, see, Silver is where it's at for this.
I love this piece.
Mhm.
Honestly, love this piece.
Yeah,
Let's see how many things I can cheat on the Spider-Man family. It
Well,
won't
that's
even
like
be a
my
good
whole-
team.
That's
There'd
my
just
whole
be as much stuff that I could do.
Yeah, that's my whole shtick. I have all the characters that can sneak on things. It's like, all right, well, which one do I want to play with today?
Yeah, this is great. This is fun.
Yeah.
Well, Eagly's going to be joining Spider-Man family.
He would.
He
With
would.
great power comes great responsibility. Eagly understands that.
All right, 037 is Stunner. Sinister Syndicate team ability, Sinister Syndicate and Brute keywords. One trait, which is auto your back. Friendly characters whose name contains octopus can use Mastermind, but only to choose Stunner regardless of adjacency. Stunner modifies her attack +1, and if a friendly character's name contains octopus. And then a stop click on her last click, which is click 7. It's on the defense power, VR off. At the beginning of your turn, you may KO Stunner. If you do, heal another friendly character that has a Sinister Syndicate team ability 2 clicks. If that character is named Dr. Octopus, heal him 4 clicks instead. So either 50 points for 7 clicks and starting with an 8 speed charge, 11 super strength, 18 impervious, and close combat expert with a 3 damage. Or for 25 points, she is 5 clicks of health, starting with a 6 charge, 10 super strength, 17 impervious, and shape change 3 damage.
Another character in the set generates her on her 25-point line. So.
Which
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
The B-side Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, so we'll probably cover her again when we go into the Super Rares and Beyond part of this, just because of how much better she is with him. But even just playing her, those seem like pretty solid stats on this dial.
Yeah, no, it's good.
We're getting stop clicks on 25-point pieces.
This is actually the second #1 stunner that we have, because this is the #1 stunner in CLIX, and the big timers from 2000 had another #1 stunner. Awesome.
I appreciate that reference.
Yes.
So, like, just looking at this is kind of nuts for 50 points, right? Sealed.
Oh no, absolutely is, yeah.
And 25, like, why aren't you just playing 4 of them?
Well, there's a Sinister Syndicate now, so like, good luck hitting Grizzly, because now, not gonna happen.
Yeah, 2 rollouts. Like, this is amazing.
Well, no, because she can only choose Octopus to do the
Well, I know, she's just going to be the bodyguard. No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Octopus ones are not high point to cost. And this works with the Superior Octopus and Dr. Octopus in the set.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Legacy one, which is really good. Yeah, and even playing for 25 points. But I think you honestly play her at 50.
And definitely
yeah,
with
that's a cool
Grizzly.
piece. Yes. Yes.
No, I'm just looking at Pulp. I think you play her at 50. Luckily, she is a unique surprised, because it's like, okay, we're going to just play a bunch of stunners, and we're going to play Doc Ock with the
Well, even just playing her. Oh, you still generate her, or do you generate her from the sideline? I don't want to get into this today.
No, it's only the Prime. The Prime is the only one that makes her.
Yeah. So,
but is it generator from the sideline?
It's generate.
Now, I'm not trying to be a complete idiot at this point, but I'm going to be a complete idiot. Can we put this on a Goblin Glider or put it on a bike for 25 points?
Yeah, give her combat reflexes and precision strike.
Yeah.
For 15?
And flight.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
40
Plus 2
40
speed.
points total.
Now she's gonna be, so now she's gonna be 65 points. I mean, so it's tough. Like, I might play her over Prime Craven at that point with 65. I'm like, you're giving her flight with plus 2 speed. Like,
all right, now we've lost contain. Take us home.
But I mean, there is a world. Yeah, 'cause it says the Prime is the free, which we'll get to, free once per game. You just generate her on her 25-point line.
Yeah, so you could actually end up playing a 25-point one and then generating a second one, and then you have 2 chances to heal him 2 click or 4 clicks.
No, 25 points is only clicks 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
You pay 50 points. Yeah, you pay 50 points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, I must
It's
have
that weird
missed
style
that too.
for like how Hope Summers was and Mr.
Yeah.
Oz.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't have it on here. But yeah, she would be past that red line. She's KO'd.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think that she's a must to play with Doc Ock. in Modern at 50 points. I think you
Oh,
play
yeah.
because it's like when we go over the other Doc Ox, like you'll see why paying that 50 points is just insane. It's
So you
regardless
only
of
get the
engagement.
first 2 clicks for the 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Those are
still an
still-
insane first 2 clicks.
Yeah, it's still great for
Oh,
2 clicks.
absolutely is.
Yeah.
No, if you got the back 4 or 5 clicks, you'd never pay her 50 points for that.
Well, they've been making some weird dials.
I totally
have
believed
been.
it.
This is true.
So, and Pete did too. So it's not that crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, they've done stuff like that.
Dude, that's nuts for 25 points.
No, it's great. It's really, really good. 12
All
for
right.
4 for 25 points. It's like, all right, cool.
All right, Mouse.
Right,
Spider
the
UK.
The second to last one is Spider UK with Mystics and Spider Family. He has Excalibur, Spider-Man Family, and mystical keywords. He's William Braddock. Earth 833, which is of the Psylocke and the Captain Britain. Friends Across the Spider-Verse trait, Web Warriors trait, Keep Calm and Web On. It's Empower and Leadership. When Spider UK uses any of these powers, friendly characters with a Web Warriors trait within 3 squares are considered adjacent to him. He has a speed power that's on both first 2 clicks for both starting lines at 80 and 45. It's the perfect cuppa. Charge, when Spider UK uses it and hits, after resolutions you remove an action token from a friendly character within range, and he has 4 range. Improved movement, elevated. The 80-point line is 7 clicks deep. It starts with 8, 11, 18, 3 with that special speed power, super strength and vulnerability, and exploit, swapping over to Close Combat Expert. 45 points. It's 8, 11, 18, 3 with that special speed power, super strength, senses, and Close Combat Expert for 2 clicks, followed by 2 clicks of exploit weakness with sidestep and incap. I do like him. I think it's pretty good. I think you play him at 45 points.
Oh, he's awesome.
I mean, because, yeah, you want that 4 through 6 senses. And, like, this time, like, you don't even have to make him 60. He gets the senses now at 45 points.
These are such great additions to the Spider-Man family in any version of HeroClix. And even just playing this in the sealed, even Spider-Man family, like, he's a must-play team.
Yeah, because he's got leadership. You hardly
Yeah.
ever get leadership in Spider-Man family, ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 45 points to do all that, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Range.
Yeah, no, he's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can actually move him up, and then he'll be within 4 of that Ghost Spider Alpha that you're going to do with the motorcycle.
I'm not doing that.
And she's going to be doing even more damage. And then she
No,
can be
I
able to
like-
bring over another figure.
No. I like this with Noir, because then he's like a 11 for 4 because of the Empower and just flurrying people. It's great.
Yeah.
Not bad at
Cool
all.
piece.
All right, bring us home, Dan.
Put him on a glider.
All right. We finally have a playable Moreland. He's 039. He has 80 or 65 points. He's got the Mystics team ability. He has Animal, Assassin, Brute, Cosmic, Monster, Mystical. He's got 2 traits and a special attack power. The first trait is bystanders printed on his card are inheritors, and each one has max 1. The second trait is feeding across the Spider-Verse. Steal energy once per turn. When a Moreland would heal, he may instead generate an inheritor bystander. When a friendly inheritor bystander would heal, instead heal Moreland that amount. And then his special attack power, which is on clicks 1 through 3, is it's time for me to feast. Precision strike when Moreland or an inheritor KOs an opposing character with the Animal or Spider-Man family keyword. Score 15 victory points. So for 80 points, he's charged, the special attack power, invincible, and then 2 clicks of leadership. And then for 65, he's 7 clicks long, by the way, for 80 points. And 65, he's 5. For 65, he starts with charge, precision, invuln, leadership. Then he shifts to flurry, blades, or precision, and then he's got invuln his whole dial for that lower line. And then the last 3 clicks are empower, and he's got one last click of charge at the end, which is a 6, 12, 17, 3. So not nothing. He's pretty good. I like this guy a lot. So his 4 bystanders, the first one is Bora and Brix. They are flurry, steal energy, invuln, shape change. The second one is Deimos, sidestep, steal energy, invuln, and empower. The third one is Solace, charge, invuln, impervious, and nothing. And then last one is Verna, which is hypersonic, steal energy, invuln, and shape change. So they're a nice little package. I understand like people were a little nixed at them not actually getting made, but I do like the mechanic, and it really plays into them really well. So it's pretty cool. Like I get that it would have been nice to get them made too, but at the same time, I like how trait plays with all of them being together. So it's pretty cool.
Well, it's crazy because now you look at him and the character we just looked at, Spyro UK, and they're the same point values, but you get way more at 80. Or Moreland.
With him, yeah. Are you?
I don't.
You're always
I don't
playing
think
him
he
at
played
80,
Moreland.
right?
I think so. Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way with having bystanders that can
heal.
Just also heal. Because yeah, so you're able to attack, and once per turn you generate it, and so you're already going to be adjacent to somebody. So now, like, you bring in that flurry one, and now it's going to be flurry 11 for 3.
Yep.
Well, 25 points. You're getting 3 more clicks. You're at a 12 attack now. You're scoring more points off Animal and Spider-Man family. You're getting a extra damage. Now you have Invincible and a 19 instead of an 18. And Mystics is great with that.
There's only 4 pieces in the set that start with Invincible.
Yeah,
and one of them
he's a bomb and sealed.
Yep.
I think in Pulp, I think that this is one figure that can probably match up with Moon Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because he can actually punch him without getting hurt. Yeah, which is awesome. Yeah. And then generating a figure to get him past this top click too. That's also.
Because you can bring them back after they get KO'd too, because you only have max 1 on the map.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, no. I know they can keep coming back. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's each one has max 1, so you could stack all 4 at the same time though.
Yeah, you bring all
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he's very cool. So nice ending to the CURs. That's going to wrap up the Spider-Verse CUR set review. We will be back soon with the rest of the super rares and beyond. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for ya!
Click it!
I'm so